gayer than ever.
Gayer than ever. I didn't know that could be possible. We're amping up all the gay today. Moses, Oscar, amp it up. Turn that gay notch
Well,
out.
yes, honey.
Yeah.
The house down boots.
Sounds just like you every day.
Yeah. Shoot.
Just your everyday stream. Your Sunday stream.
Yes.
That was good though. I like it. I'm not gonna even ask Moses to do it. I was about to ask. I'm like, never mind. Let's just skip through that. You guys, happy Pride Month. We hope Pride has happened over the weekend. World Pride is happening this week. Friday night I will be there performing right after Benny Who and right before Rita Ora. We are sandwiched in a good spot. 525 main stage, Washington DC World Pride. Be there, be square. This whole weekend is the last weekend of the Eras of Trish tour. I know, and it's June. We have all rainbow outfits. We're putting gay into the show for the first time. Exclusive Pride merch, fans, Eras of Trish, and everything's gonna be sold. It's gonna be so great. Hope to see you there. Bring all your friends.
Only the gay ones.
Only the gay ones. For sure that. Yes. Otherwise, leave the streets at home.
Yes.
It's not for them. Not for JoJo Siwa this year.
Yeah.
She's invited.
Yeah.
Everyone's invited to the... Is it the barbecue? Is that what people say? Yeah. Like, you can come to the barbecue.
Work. Okay.
Yeah. You're invited to the barbecue. And mugs available now at justtrish.com. Just sip your
You get the
little drinks. Huh?
You get the bug test.
You don't have one?
Yeah, but I'm saying today you get
Oh, I have a mug,
yeah.
yeah.
You're the one.
This is oversized mug too, so you look teeny tiny when you're drinking it. It's a big giant mug. You should hold it in comparison, see if it still looks big next to you. Mine looks big, right? I don't know. It also
I think it's
yeah.
It's
It's oversized, but not crazy. I don't know if I can like eat soup out of it, but it is
No, but
oversized.
you can have a good amount of wine.
Yeah, you actually kind of fit a lot to it. Everything just tastes better out of a Just Trish mug. So get your Just Trish mugs today. Glitter, pink, and yay, because it's Pride. So we're going to make that. And then over here we have Just Trish reusable tumblers with a little silicone band and top. Just a little. Everyone's monetizing off our checker print Just Trish, so I thought we are too, okay? So, oh, it's a me. There it is. Hand wash them. Keep your drinks tasty with Just Trish. Beverageware. And we also have Just Trish trucker hats. These are so cute on. I can't put them on today because of my wig, but they are so cute on, and I love them so much. We have silver and we have the checker print on here. Yeah, so you know, it looks really cute. I don't know how nice it looks really good. It's giving Britney Spears. But you know, I started these in 2023 and we just got them. They took a while there. Oh, perfect.
Oh, there you go. Good model.
Yeah, you are a good
You have a good
model.
head for it.
You do have a good
that's my
head for
choice.
it. Mine does fit, but it just it's big. I gotta feel against it. Yeah, you look great. So there you go. Get your hats today, your mugs today. And we'll see you at the Eras of Trish tour this weekend. And if you have an extra Labubu, like Rainbow Teeth 2 extra, me and Oscar are looking for
Yeah,
the
so
secret
we're
ones.
buying for those Jimmy's only one out of the whole crew that has one.
That's crazy, and it was just luck.
Just luck. And that's why he's in here complaining they get stolen. I'm like, listen, you have the good luck, so
Yeah. You know where you live.
See,
I
well,
don't know, that's weird. Yeah, I don't know.
No, I tell him all the time.
I was gonna say, my Oscar's rubbed off on me because even during
Yes.
times like, let's pop.
I know. You did a little Q&A. Where can I get this? I'm like, I know exactly
You did.
where we can find it.
I almost reposted it, but I was like, let me not get. Anyways, Jimmy Lee cut, depending on your safety. But we did get some Labubus again this weekend. We got a Labubu with a Birkin. We got a Glinda Labubu. This was a faux Birkin made by
Oh, that looks
Brian.
really good.
Yes, he made his own, and he made me one too. And he came to St. Louis, and I have my real Birkin over here. It looks this is better, honestly. It looks identical, but honestly better. It looks fuller. It looks better. I'm gonna wear the pink one because I'm scared to wear this one. Honestly, it's more value than mine. But Rainbow Birkins are making a comeback. We got a snake Labubu for your snake. I didn't even know.
Oh, I didn't know that either. Oh my
You've seen
God.
these or no?
No.
Yeah, Moses just found it in my little suitcase today because we've been unpacking stuff. But it's
Sure. This one I saw in TikTok as they were making this.
yeah, that was so cute. Oh, that's really cute. We should make it our treat.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, okay. Oscar, Moses, and your little glasses Lego.
Then you actually you called me about this sticker.
so excited. But I was too. I thought they were just cute stickers she made, and then she look at the detail of it. She gets a water droplet when he's holding mug and canned fish.
How cute.
So cute, right? I was like,
oh my God, love. I
Oscar
love
mail.
all. Sweet. Thank you. Cute. Thank you so much.
People love the whale, axolotl, otters.
Where is the shirt from? My official merch.
Ooh, is that maybe from
I think
Oscar
it's
Crave?
from Craig.
Is it
Yeah.
Because he has one. I was like, where'd you get that?
Oh my God. Where did he get it? Did he
No,
make
he
it?
doesn't make my merch, I guess.
You look really
This
good.
is weird.
I love all the looks. Aww.
You wearing my
Aww.
own merch?
Yeah, you should. You love
I
those shirts.
love.
Katniss.
Wow, this actually beats. Oh my God. Great quality too.
He wore it to the show. I was like, I love it.
Oh my God.
I still think people think he's cute.
Love.
Because people will be like, you guys should go on tour. And I'll be like, him and me. And I'm like, me and Oscar Crave? Maybe that's what they meant. I don't know. I'm just, yeah. But they love you.
You guys so much.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Oscar.
Oscar Crave stickers.
Oh, so
Wow,
it must be
he's
from
on
Oscar
it.
Crave, yeah.
He is on it.
I really can't even sit. Everything. Well, not at this point. I think because yesterday I was. I don't like to think. Oh my God, but I didn't sleep at all yesterday, and my chair didn't go back on the plane. It's a 4.5 plane right back from Nashville. Sitting hurts because everything's so high, and I'm like, oh, I was so nauseous. And then I told I was up front at the beginning because I was like, oh, I feel a little nauseous when I have the bag. And I guess you're not supposed to say you're sick before you take off because they're like, well, just like get to the plane. And I was like, oh, it's just anxiety actually. Just never mind. And I was like, that's bag anyways. So they gave me the bag and ginger ale, and I just sat and I was just like, so not. And then they were like asking how far along I was. I didn't Googled on TSA, and they said like quiet like 34 hours. Too pregnant? I don't know. My doctor says it's okay. I don't know. We have 1 week left. We're gonna make it count, but I was sitting up. Maybe I'll lean back a little bit. I don't know. It's been one, you know. It's been
getting there too.
Oh
It's
my
really just around the corner.
I know. July birthdays are upon us. Cancer season's happening sooner than we think. Sorry, Gemini, we're skipping past it. But it is crazy. I noticed you had a snake on your shirt. What is this?
Oh yeah, I went full swing.
Oh, because she got her.
And she said she's gonna release the vault, like the vault packs. So like honestly, I'm good. I'm glad that she, she did a big one. She got her money's worth. So
I literally have no idea what any of that means.
I can see it in your
Fall,
eyes.
the 2017, 2019.
I see it in your eyes.
The voice maturing. What does that mean? Okay, just that she sounds different, so would it be the same for you?
No, like her voice on all the other albums, like she's younger, so her voice just sounds different. So it sounds, I don't know, there's even a little bit of a difference, but Reputation, she sounds the same because she was a grown adult. So
Was she? How old was she? 2017 a while ago.
Yeah, so she must have been like 29, 30. So I feel like her voice was pretty different.
How does she know? 36.
34, I think. I don't
She's
know.
born 89. That's a year after me, so I'm 37. She must be 36. That's crazy because she does look so young. To me, she is in my head. She's like a 25.
Yeah.
She looks good, but that's crazy to be like she's gonna be 40 in 4 years.
I know.
Like she always just seems like a little kid to me, but I guess it's a good thing. Youthfulness.
Yeah, it's great.
She was out to dinner with Selena last night.
I want to know what the tea was. There's one photo of that delicious back or whatever. I want one that.
Do you think it was a setup shot?
No,
Because why is she never else photographed anywhere? Like I always feel like she chooses when to be photographed.
I
But she
think
was dressed up. She had heels.
Well, she went out in public, so I think she knows when she goes out in public.
You think that's the only time she's been out in public? In like years?
No, she was out, like, in New York, she knows she's going to get photographed. So if she doesn't want to get, like, paparazzi, she's not in New York.
Where is she?
Wherever Travis Kelsey.
That's so crazy because I love the idea of never going out, but then what do? You just stay in the whole time?
I think there's places where there's, like, not paparazzi now. So, yeah,
like
she was in Florida for a while, and the only, like, photo that came out was just because someone took a photo of them in the restaurant. Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, I guess Florida's not too bad. Guess that's a place to go hide out. That's because like, you never do see her out, and I'm always like, but you really I think about like Brad Pitt or like Tom Cruise. Why do you never like just see them out? And like maybe they don't go out. Like I think about that with kids. Like we go out with our kids, and we see someone like every day. There's like at least 5 people we see
area ever seen a paparazzi.
Even like fan paparazzi, even paparazzi can be upsetting near you.
I guess fan paparazzi, yeah, but not like real paparazzi, not like a TV.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like someone like Taylor Swift thinks there'd be fan paparazzi everywhere.
It happens a lot. I mean, she was pretty hidden for like a couple of months, and yeah, the only photo that really came out was like Florida, like a week or 2 weeks ago. But she just wasn't in New York. Like when she's in New York, anywhere she goes, she gets. I mean, they wait outside her apartment.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's so weird. It's like that one photo. Like you said, there's one photo. They're dressed up.
There's more photos. There's photos of them going in and out.
You know where they were at?
They were at a bar. I don't really know what about.
Look at the one I went to. I went to one after my show, and they're like, everyone was just Haley Baldwin, or Haley Bieber, I guess. It's like, I don't know. And then I went and nobody was there. I was like, I was so excited. But it did kind of look like the outside of that place. I can't remember what it's called, but they're like, it's so hard to remember. It was
Well,
fun.
you were the big star that day.
I was the only person in there. But it was like 20 minutes from the city, too. Remember that one I went to? I forgot what it was called. Anyways, happy Pride. Did you go to We Hope Pride?
No.
Why not?
Okay, I've come to the realization, and I'm gonna be here. I don't think I like parades. I really was thinking about it, and I'm like, I think I just don't like them.
You don't like parades?
I don't think I like parades. I was seeing all like the WeHo Pride like Instagram stories and stuff, and I'm like, I saw Cara Delevingne drive by, and, like a little car float. And I saw the Pop Mart float
Pop
go
Mart
by.
float,
Shout out Ali and Manny anyway. They were the ambassadors of the
Pop Mart?
They were the gay ambassadors. They were on the float.
How did they get that?
I have no idea.
Mr.
but
Mansion should have been up there.
Yes, ally. Come
Yeah,
on.
exactly.
Yes.
Were they throwing the booze in the crowd?
No, boo, honey, but
Could you imagine?
if you would agree, the gays would be like me going to practice.
Jimmy should have been on the Pop Mart float.
I know.
He was there.
He's very here. Like he's a very influential Pop Mart ambassador.
I would say him and
So,
Miss Remy Ashley are associated to Pop Mart.
I honestly think so. Like Jimmy, Jewel Sparkles, Vanilla Maze. I feel like those are the. Jewel Sparkles was a really big one because I was resisting
Yeah.
Jimmy, but then Jewel was so.
Got
She got
over.
all the Drag Race girls though. Like all the blue girls are loving the boo-boos now. Susie
Yeah.
too was anti the boo-boo, but now Jules has Susie opening the boo-boos and having a fun
I
time,
love it so much. Yeah, she is a trendsetter. She started me gooning.
True. You have in your
I
tour
took over.
photo. I've been like, you're gooning live the Eric.
Oh yeah, they bring signs. It's like, can we goon together? Every city this weekend had that. So I was like,
Were them good together, Steve?
yeah, honestly, thanks Jules for that, and I love it. She even commented on my one where I did a booty. She's like, love it. She started it. She's queen, trendsetter of everything. I love
She's
her.
very influential. That Jules Sparkle.
Corey King was at Pride too. She
Yeah,
was like,
she performed, I think.
yeah, she had a pink dress on. So
Very looks actually.
they are. Oh my
Should,
god.
yes.
So too busy. So what were you doing yesterday?
Not at Pride.
What'd you do? Did you just? How can you not go to Pride? I was so sad.
No, I don't like parades, and also with WeHo Pride especially, it's like too many hot people, and it's also hot outside. It's like literally, if you had to like design my worst nightmare, I think it would be Pride. As much as I love it,
Oh, what?
I love
Churros?
I
wanted the churros. I've been seeing everyone eat the churros. Like, they're not look good.
It's hot. It's like 100 degrees.
Bring it in.
There's too many hot people, so that I'm just like extra self-conscious because I'm like, it's too many hot people in one setting.
Isn't that the point? It's like, wow, look at all these hot people
I think if
everywhere.
you're hot, it's cool. It's like, damn, look at me with all these, my fellow hot people.
But that's the thing, even if you're the ugly, you go get your Tinder photo there. You know what I mean? Take a picture next to the hot guy, post it.
That is the worst. Like, it is,
Really?
yes, there is nothing worse because, I mean, at the second photo, they're going to know that you're the ugly.
Well,
And
don't put a second photo on.
Just the one.
Yeah, that's the key. That's why you go to those things. Yeah. I can't believe you missed it. I'm
No,
so
it's
sad.
like it's like the perfect storm for me to not go, actually. So it's like too many hot people, it's hot outside, I don't like parades.
What about the lesbian march on Saturday? I wanted to go to that.
Also, I was kind of, May 31st,
Oh,
I'm not ready. I'm not ready to celebrate gayness that day. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still processing March, so I'm not mentally
March?
prepared for like June Pride on May 31st.
what happened to April?
No, I'm all the way back in March mentally, I
Why?
think. Yeah, there's a delay. I mean, like processing. It's been a crazy 6 months so far.
I
but
know, it really has been.
So I think probably they need to do it a little bit later in June. I think next week, like the World Pride weekend is good because then you like, oh yes, it's June. You're like
Yeah.
settled into it, and then I can celebrate.
Thought it was a little too early.
Yeah, it was a little too early as well.
June
so.
1st really does roll around and everyone's just rainbows.
I know. Well, not everyone, like a lot of companies aren't doing big Pride stuff this year, which is very sad. But guess who is? Hotmart. So anyone who's like upset after people buying Labubu's, well, at least they're at the We Hope Pride.
Yeah.
Everything rainbow. Their TikTok shop. They're selling gay stuff. So like, let's celebrate that. We're supporting a company that at least embraces here at the
That is so true. Then you have companies like Target. Shout out Jimmy for boots on the ground on this one. Did you see the TikTok he sent us? I guess everyone's upset with Target. They're always kind of upset with Target with Pride for a couple reasons. I guess one year was in the back and now it's in the front. I guess also too, do they donate to any charities?
Let me see actually.
And then they rushed it this year. They were trying to get that Pride merch out early and forgot to put any wording on the labels. They put gibberish on there. There was absolutely, he said,
It's the placeholder. You're supposed to fill it in.
oh, really?
It's
Is
a
that what it was?
famous- Yeah, because it's a famous. What do you call it? It's just, when you want to fill in a text, it's always the same. That's what I was saying.
What? Oh, I didn't
It's,
know. Team.
Yeah.
So someone just forgot to write text on the tag.
So they're supposed to refill that.
They must donate to someone. I mean, you can't do Pride merch without donating,
It
right?
doesn't say on their website. It just says celebrate Pride collection. I feel like it would advertise now.
Could you imagine if they just kept all the money? They're like, let's just monetize off. Because the shirt's literally just saying gay, and I'm like, which I love, but also like, okay, donate to someone.
Out loud and proud. They have
Okay.
they have a little gay bird that kind of looks like you.
Like me.
You
Let me
and,
see.
What?
Is that
I
what
mean,
it
it's
is?
Bridgerton,
Okay.
you.
Wait, why did you like that? That's a Pride one?
This is the Pride
Why did they
bird.
put her in a pink Bridgerton dress?
You.
They're like, that's gay. Okay, I love it. I'll take her. What's her name?
Pride Cuddly Friends.
Pride
What, is it for Amish people or what?
What is that? Yeah.
But it's odd. But also, like, I feel like they downsized the Pride collection in stores since they were like, it's not as cool in this political climate, I guess, as Pride. So again, that's why Hallmark, at least they're still
Oh, is
out
that
and
why you
proud.
think it's less?
I think
Pride
because I
this
think it's
year?
smaller. Yeah, a lot of companies like usually they make their little like icons to be a rainbow and stuff. No,
Oh,
no.
wow. Everybody. Thank you so much to the sponsor of today's episode, Home Chef. Love Home Chef. Taking the guesswork out of dinner. I'm telling you, the only time we ever are complaining or arguing or bickering is over what's for dinner. Sometimes we just go back and forth so much. Okay, should we go to the store? Should we do something? Should we order? I have this. I'm over fast food. This is too expensive. He just end up not eating or throwing something crappy in the oven. Why not get something delicious? Affordable. With Home Chef. Feeding yourself is hard enough sometimes, but what about when you have a whole family of mouths to feed? If that sounds familiar, it might be time to streamline dinner time with Home Chef. Choose from over 35 meals and 18 extras per week, including kids-themed special meal kits. For game changer, kids who are picky, giving them something well-rounded, nutritious is difficult. Home Chef has got you covered. Users of leading meal kits have rated Home Chef #1 in quality, convenience, value, taste, and recipe reviews. Whether you prefer classic meal kits with pre-proportioned ingredients, quick 30-minute recipes, oven-ready options, microwave meals, or dedicated family menu, Home Chef has everything you need for hassle-free, delicious dinners. Home Chef has over 30 options a week and serves a variety of variety regions. Plus, it's economical. Home Chef customers save an average of $86 per month on groceries. Sometimes getting groceries is more expensive than eating out these days. Liquor, like eating out, it's cold, it's the house. Home Chef, fresh, hot grilled. And when meal planning ends up on the back burner, check out Home Chef's new 5-ingredient meals that simplify prep with super easy recipe steps using just 5 fresh pre-proportioned ingredients. For a limited time, Home Chef is offering my listeners 15% off and free shipping for your first box plus free desserts for life. Go to homechef.com/Trish. That's 50% off. When you go to homechef.com/TRISH, that's homechef.com/Trish for 50% off your first box and free dessert for life. Sign me up. Homechef.com/Trish. Must be an active subscriber to receive free dessert. We love you, Home Chef. Yeah, I guess Nashville. We were in Nashville. She had a big Pride, but we were performing right next to a bar, and then right it said Morgan Wallen Bar. I was like, ooh,
Oh,
I don't know if this is our. This is not country. I was like, what is this? But there is a big queer population, a big pride they were getting ready for it this week. So, yeah. There was like a drag bus where you just go around, there's like drag queens on the bus performing, and it's like an open-aired bus. Yeah, so it felt, and Nashville's funny that way. It feels very like liberal open, but then, you know, you can see Morgan Walmart.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like, okay. So it was interesting, but keep your rainbow on. I love rainbows this time of year. The Birkin's finally like cute again.
You love rainbows, I feel like, all time of year, though, just for, like, pride, though. I feel like you don't like rainbows, but you like the rainbows in the context of gay all year
Oh, for sure that. Well, if you're talking about gays, yes. Rainbows,
In
I don't know.
general,
They don't
yes.
go with much. Like, this goes with nothing.
Yeah, it is
Kinda.
kind of the ugliest flag. Surprisingly, because you think
Yeah.
that the gay flag would be, like, the fiercest one, but...
Yeah, the rainbow doesn't go with much. Like, the rainbow emoji is great. The rainbow's like, cool, but the rainbow emoji, I don't know.
Like, an actual, I mean, the rainbow emoji is just like a rainbow.
Right. But then there's like the rainbow flag that, you know what I mean? There's more like a chevrons. But yes, rainbow people all year.
Yes. Work on.
Gay all year. I know. We landed yesterday at 10 a.m. and my friend Jeremy went, and he was like the only one who went right noon to go to the parade. So everyone else is going. I'm like, no. And it's just like, okay, well, way to celebrate your pride. We're like, we're celebrating 365. That's what we're celebrating. I was like, okay, that's tea. Nobody went. Everyone's like, we're tired. We're going
Tea,
home.
yes.
Whole story to celebrate. We've been celebrating it for months now.
Pride? Yes, we have. But actual gay people be celebrating it every day. Turn on Grindr and you're Pride. But I do love a Pride month. I just like a month for gays. I think that is where we are.
Except for Judge Seawall, which was down that celebrating June 1st, the first day of Pride,
She said,
with heterosexual relations.
crazy. Isn't that
Yeah.
crazy? The bed when I opened my X and I saw it, I literally thought it was like a picture of like me or something. I get nervous. You know what I mean? Like,
What?
like as if I got like not saying her, but I'm just saying like if I got like blacked out, don't remember on tour because I was gone and I was like, did I? You know what? I'm always scared. Like it's a weird fear because I literally just go home and sleep, but I'm always scared like someone's gonna be in the room or someone's gonna take like a picture of me like in a compromising situation. I thought, oh, they knew for a second. I don't know why. Like my first thought was like that was like me, but then I didn't see it because that's like my fear, right? Is like with all the cheating men out there in the world, I just think like, oh my god, what if I was like in a position where it looks like I'm like cuddling somebody, and then I saw this picture, I'm like, I don't look like that. It looks like a one you take when someone like doesn't know. You know what I mean?
It was
because she's
giving that,
sleeping, and he's just like,
yes.
that's like I don't know, it's giving. Just kidding.
Yeah.
But you also know that she's posing. I think.
Not necessarily.
I think this was posing.
I've taken pictures of people sleeping.
Yeah, but
I have.
when you look at her face, you can see that she's just like, okay, close your eyes for a second. Take a picture.
Oh,
I mean, the
okay.
lock was
Yeah.
on, so I mean, you
You're
know,
woken her up.
it's like,
To me, it looked candid. I thought it was candid. It was being real. I was like, oh my gosh.
yeah, Chris used first day of Pride and posted it on Snapchat and captioned it "Sleeping Beauty," and it was the two men. I didn't have her shirt on. It didn't look like she had a top on either, which was very weird. I mean, maybe she had like a there was no
Bralette.
strap. Yes, maybe she had like a bralette. I don't
Yeah.
know, but it's very odd. Some people said it looked like when you have like skin contact with me. That's kind of what it was giving, and I'm like, yeah, I can't unsee that. I really can't unsee it.
Well, in her defense, that is what cuddling is, you know?
True,
like,
yes.
It's this
I think
skin to
because it
skin.
was just her head and her hair was like so slick back.
Yeah,
So when
yeah.
you look really quick, it's like, huh?
Yeah, that when she put her hair down like a little
Yeah.
tassel. If it was posed, but I don't think it was posed. Because that would be me. I wear my hair up ugly, not ugly, but like I wear my hair up ugly all the time. So if I were to take an actual picture of me and was kind of like, that's what it would look like if my hair was up. So that's why I thought it was more candid. But she, yeah, well, you know, did she, or am I just like making this up? Did she give a statement on it? She said she confirmed that they are,
Oh, yeah.
they're no longer platonic. It's no longer a platonic thing.
Yeah, she confirmed that she is head over heels for Chris and that it's not anymore. She said it's been a beautiful development, a beautiful connection. I'm absolutely head over heels for him. And it's the same way.
It's official.
It's official. It's very. I ever since Gabby Wendy raised the red flag about this Chris Who's character,
Oh,
it gives
even
me
more.
weird vibes.
I think on her podcast or someone else's, she like went more in depth of why he's
God.
dubious. It wasn't just the age difference. There's like a lot more.
I mean, I don't really trust a Love Island guy like that. one of those. One of those
I
islands.
think he is. I think he
It's
is. Yeah.
Australian, right?
This guy's like British too, or
Yes,
something.
British.
So I know. I'm JoJo. It's just like I like to love her, whatever. I love her so much. But like getting into another relationship right when your last one just ended. Like
Well,
it's
it's
just
not,
not.
it's not when the last one ended.
Overlap.
I know, overlap.
Yes.
That's the bad part, and it's just a pattern, and it's just that because it's like I get wanting to be in love and falling in love, but just like let yourself.
Yeah, and that was the thing that I was like rooting for JoJo because
Yeah.
in the Celebrity Big Brother house, like you said, it was like the first time she was like free of influence from, like her team or her mom or everything. So she could like, be herself to like take out.
And she did.
And she,
Did
Not
she?
yet.
No, she had an older man swoop in and try to like
yes, he was the
manipulate,
influence. Yes.
and he was the influence.
So, yeah, you would think, like, if I was in that position, if it was like me, and I think if I was Chris and I was in this situation, I'd be like, you should like take a minute and figure yourself out, like figure out like, your sexuality, like is this something that you want?
Yeah.
Especially you're 10 years older, so you definitely have a responsibility to be like, no, like you take a step back, figure yourself
Yes.
out, and figure out do you want to be with a man, like, or do you, are you really a lesbian? Like she seems also confused about homosexuality, so like
Yeah.
give her a second to figure that out.
Give her a second. Don't be blasting pictures in bed together because it's just like don't be in bed with her at that age. You know what I mean? It's just like yeah, there's just a lot. There's a lot going on. Obviously, we see it externally, but I'm sure like internally there's way more.
Yeah.
And it's like it's one thing if it would be like just for power. It's like I don't know. And it's hard to tell.
She denied. She got asked straight up by the Guardian if this was our stunts, and she said that they have a genuine connection and they're not taking a thing. Said that even her family has noticed how much happier she is now than she has been in years. She said, "Clearly, you've never been around us. I won't speak for him, but for me personally, the happiness in my life just radiates off of me right now. Literally yesterday, I was massaging my cheeks. I've never before been in pain and smiling."
I feel like she says this every relationship. It sounds
Literally.
just like the same.
The first interview she done.
Right, everything. Like, this is it. This is for real. I'm so in love. We're gonna have kids. Penny, Freddy. I wonder if she keeps the same name with each person.
I feel like she has to, right? Because I feel like she's been saying the kids' names for a year.
I guess the names like secret keeping, but like I always wanted like a Disney wedding, but I always talked about that with someone else. So like when I was not that the other person wanted it, but I was like, no, I've already said that with somebody else. I can't, but then I regret it. So like, that wedding for me, like you know what I mean. But the names, yeah, I guess the names have always been mine. So I guess
Maybe. I mean, also in the Big Brother house, he was talking about babies in her too, so...
right thing. When the guy says it so quickly, trust me, I was that guy. I'm like, I need a baby right now. I just broke up with start packing these things up. I was like, don't go, just stay. You know what I mean? But I was like, we have to break up. I can't be with you if you don't want to have babies right now. And I remember you were packing stuff out of the dresser, and I was like, no.
Like...
I just like, I thought it worked. I thought all the kids were like that.
No.
No, that doesn't.
Not with a normal person.
I don't think, trapping someone with a baby is like a strong foundation.
I was always pretty honest. I was like, well, I'm working with someone. I don't want a baby. So. Traffic is crazy. Yeah, I remember that topic.
Oh. Well, JoJo is still celebrating Pride. I guess people have been like, damn, like, she was so lesbian, now she's starting to hide heterosexual relations, but no, she's still celebrating Pride. She said, "Happy day one of the happiest month" on her Instagram story. "What I have learned over the last 22 years is that Pride is all about love, acceptance, and celebration. No matter who you are or what you are beautiful, you are perfect. And everyone's story is different, and everyone's journey is different. The most beautiful thing about love is that it's just love. Happy Pride to the beautiful LGBTQIA+ community. It's the allies to all that exists."
It is. Love it. Lovely. I do love it. That is great, JoJo. I love spreading the awareness, but she was like lesbian number one. You know what I mean? Like she was like, I'm full lesbian. I created gay pop, and then to be like just so, I'm with the guy now. I mean,
But she's still
Yeah.
way like
many girls, but yeah, I guess that just
Yeah, because
happens.
I feel like usually the pipeline to figuring out sexuality for a lot of people, both like men and women, non-binaries, usually you start out like people think bi at first, and then from bi, like actually no, she's one.
She went the other way.
Yeah, or some people are like bi, stay bi, some people are bi to one, but then usually not lesbian to bi, so or whatever she wants to be.
She
So
started, yeah, she started.
it is a little more unique,
I
I
guess
guess.
it's like when like guys do it when they say they're gay and then they end up straight.
Yeah.
That happens.
Clearly, yeah.
That's great because some people do also just change too. You know, like I think Katie, you know, transition, you know, that's
True. Yeah, transition.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then yeah.
lesbian. Then Ant, I think so. I think it's changing a lot too.
Actually, I do know a lot of girls who transition and then are still lesbian. Actually, I know like I have like 2 friends that are lesbian.
Oh, yeah. So it does change. I mean, Brady just came out as homosexual.
Oh,
See that?
really? No.
He has such a good interview. Oh, T.S. Madison, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was on her podcast and he was talking about it. And his like daughter going to discover that he was gay because he thought he was bi. And he was talking about bi erasure, which is like a big thing happening right now, where like it feels like bisexual like not a thing and it's like being erased and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So he has talked about that on there, but then he was like, man, and she asked him a question. She was man, and he was like, a question about like us and he needs to meet people, but he's just like open to like just everything, trans men, women, cis, like all this stuff. So I was really interesting. I was kind of sad about it, but
Yeah, I didn't know that either. Love.
I love Wayne Brady. I did meet him in the dubious David Dobrik days. He was so nice. He was at the Jonah's house. I don't know. He was like singing songs, whatever. But he was so nice and I just love that about him. I didn't know. I love him. If you're attracted. It's like furry, I guess, or something, huh?
He must be. Yeah, I've seen a lot of Labubu mascots out there. Like all these malls have like Labubu mascots now, which are a little. I think I like Labubus because they're small and not big heads and little bodies. But seeing like a human size one, it's a little like.
Moses makes this argument with everything, like the cocoa melons that you can rent for parties. They're really tall, and he's like, come on, let's make a little baby, so.
Yeah, the proportions make a big difference.
Yeah, you see it every Easter, like they'll bring a grown man in a bunny suit, and literally now they run away. It's just like, what is that?
Well, we had a big Stitch at our party. She had a like,
Really
tall Stitch.
I like that, but like you know at Universal they got the minions, but like the proportions are still like there because it's just like a big body with a little leg.
Yes,
So
yes.
yeah.
They need to take a note of all of that.
Proportions, yeah.
I want to see the little Bubu mascot. That'd be kind of cool. When we were watching yesterday, there was like a furry sex scene. I've never seen that before. What was that? Oh, overcompensating.
Overcompensating. Your
Yes.
next big gig apparently.
I'm obsessed, and I'm even more obsessed because me and Benny made his DM all day, and I'm like, he said he was gonna come to my Chicago shows. I was trying to get to Chicago shows. I was like, oh my god, like, gags. I was so. I think like when you talk to someone too, because we started watching the show, and then we started watching it. Like, oh, it's kind of good. And I'm like, let me just DM him, be like, podcast, he's like, would love, and I was like, oh my god, okay. So then now all of a sudden I'm getting attention, and I was like, oh my god, okay. So then we're watching it, and I'm just getting so. I was already obsessed with it because it's just like story of my life too. I feel like I'm just like, oh my god, like he's in love with like the gay guy.
Oh my god,
What?
yes, you are her.
I know, literally.
Oh my god,
I
you're
feel.
Carmen. You're so Carmen.
I feel it so much. I like was crying because we're like savoring the episode. I like crying after like the 5th one. I was like, oh my god, wait, that's so
Yes.
me.
And if you
I
guys
know.
don't know Overcompensating, Benny, it's like kind of based on his own life. He's in college, and he is like confused about his sexuality, and he's like has this like fake relationship with a girl because he wants to be straight, but he is telling her that he's gay.
I
So she's
know.
like believing that they're a thing.
That
It
is the
very
worst,
new,
and
yes.
it's frustrating. But like it's bad. It's awful for both because it's like you don't know, and like if someone tells you they're not, and then it's like oh, and then they're gay, but they don't tell you, then you're like it's me, and it's always the hot ones like that. I dated a Benny, you know what I mean? I dated a Benny, and I was like so in love, and I was just like oh my god, I'm so in love, and it was just like, but yeah, when I look at that, like the excuses to like not have sex, I was like oh my god, wait, this happened to me like multiple times. And I was like so triggered. I was like I definitely tried to like sex, and then they're like, let's just watch the Britney Spears Honest Hotel Tour DVD. And I was like, okay. And then you think you're even more in love because you think you have that in common. You're like, wow, we have so much in common. And it's good. We haven't finished it yet. We're only like maybe 6 episodes through, so we're almost
Yeah, I think it's slow.
That's what we're doing. We're savoring because we went to Hacks yesterday. We're trying to like savor because it's like only one time. So
Yeah.
That's so. Is this supposed to take place in the early 2000s or 2010s?
I think so, because the music and everything seems very like Y2K.
All the titles are like Lucky, Black Parade,
Yeah.
Boom Clap. Charlie XCX is in it though, and I was like, has she been around? And we Googled it. She's been around since like 2012.
Yeah, I was listening to her in college.
I'm like,
Yeah.
so she just kind of blew up like this past year. Years.
She's not like random hits. Do you remember Fancy with Iggy Azalea? That was
Oh, that was Charlie
XCX. Yeah. So she's not like hits here and there, but yeah, Brad. Like big, like.
That's we were just talking about like how it's so crazy. Like Chapel Road too, like they've been around for like
Even
10
like
years.
Sabrina.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we were talking about that on tour too, and literally everyone's like, "Oh, this is her first album." I'm like, I think she's like been around for like a really long time. I love that. I love when people pop off.
Out of her Asylum.
I love that term.
Freak
Not
out.
my- Where did we go over that? Was that Patreon?
Patreon, yeah.
Go to our Patreon. We run to a Patreon shout
yeah,
out.
we always do.
That's your cue when I throw to you.
Oh, now it's
Yes,
cute.
your cue.
Okay.
'Cause I have too many
Well, but
things
today,
in my head.
today we do have new words. So it's a good.
It's Just Trish,
You're
but
right, you're right.
patreon.com/JustTrish, we did our ranking our enemies.
Yes.
I did post about it yesterday because I was like, oh, that was the one. The thumbnail was good. Sometimes I go to post, I'm like, I don't know, the
I could
thumbnails
tell.
are.
Yes, I know what I'm making
Are
the
we
thumbnail
ready?
too. Yes, I'm like, this is one that she's gonna let slide by.
Because I was gonna like do a little scroll and I was like, wait, they all look the same. I know you're busy, but I was like, I love that thumbnail, so I was like, let me post it. So I did post it. I do actually truly forget because like it doesn't go to my email anymore, so I forget. But anyways, go to our Patreon. We can do it again, but like I said, we have purchase time, so it's fine.
There was a key over there. Yeah.
Yes, it was really fun, and we did talk about Kia Asylum,
Yeah.
and it's shout out Kia.
Yes, the rapper.
Yeah, the
yes.
rapper who is this meme is named after.
Yes, the rapper who for the song "My Neck, My Back." My
Yeah,
Back.
it's a pretty popular song.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, kind of weird that we love it though, and I don't want to be in the episode, I guess.
Honestly, I think it's kind of iconic.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. Like it's kind of cute.
Shot me in there somewhere. I want to see me in the Kia Asylum. I love overcompensating. You got me hooked on it because it's 10 o'clock, which is not into that much. She's only like
Yeah.
hooked on it.
A lot of good guest stars of Megan Fox. You get to her. being
Oh
in it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mom was like, is that really her? I was like, I think so. Because they said they had a cameo and she was in it.
Cameos in there.
A lot of TikTokers, because Caleb was furry. That's how we got on this
yes, I
subject.
forgot about that.
Yeah, I was like, love him. And then this other girl I follow, I can't remember her name. She's like Twilight parody on TikTok. She's also in it, and we can learn a lesson. But I was like, oh, cool, these TikTokers. I love it.
Someone said they want you to be the
I would love. Oh, right, 'cause he's only a freshman, so he's got some
Yeah.
time. Yeah, I know. I watch shows that I'm like, oh, I could see if I could fit in there. I don't know if I'd fit in this show. I think it's very young and hip and definitely not me. But isn't his mom played like by like Connie Britton or something? Yeah, I was like, who's on like White Lotus. So I think they have a pretty stacked cast. But you know, I'm always available. But who knows? My best friend of 20 years hasn't even put me in his movie, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I do like it. I love it. It's on Amazon. All things like so random. Amazon movie shows.
What else is on there?
The one you always tell me with Walton Goggins.
Oh
I
yeah,
forget it.
Fallout. What? Yeah, Fallout. Yeah. What else? On our enemies list. Find out where he ranks.
Wow. Oh yeah, our number one tiers are public enemies. Those were pretty easy.
Yeah.
Then we created a category for a person all on their own when we got to the end of it. We're like,
Yeah.
well, we have no idea where this person is.
Yeah, that was fun.
And make sure you subscribe because we got lots coming up. We're doing apology videos and more. That was a fun day. We had a whole day to. That was a good time. I like that. We used to do those. That way I have more energy to focus on it.
Yeah, we're locked in.
It's a good time. We're up to that show. We watched Hacks. We're still on Righteous Jumps. Righteous Jumps is my favorite show now. Thank you so much to sponsor today's episode, and that is Row. Curious about Ozempic or Wegovy, but not sure if your insurance covers it? That's where Row comes in. Because let's be real, no one likes calling their insurance provider to see if their medication is covered, especially not for GLP-1s like Ozempic or Wegovy. Row's insurance checker lets you know if you're covered for GLP-1s for free. Row can help you understand if GLP-1s and Ozempic and Wegovy are right for you and your goals. But that's just the beginning. If you're eligible for GLP-1s and want to see if you're covered, all you have to do is submit your insurance card and Row will take care of the rest. No paperwork, no negotiating, and no waiting on hold. Row's free insurance checker will send you a comprehensive report of your coverage details so you can make a decision that's right for your goals and your budget. Plus, Row members have support throughout the process. You'll have access to your provider on demand for any questions. Join the over 350,000 people who have trusted Row checker covers for free. Row's got you covered. Go to row.co/safety for a black box warning and post sponsor Jesus.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it all the pieces?
Oh, it is on the penises, and I did get confirmation that it is a penis double for Bob Goggins.
Wait, a double?
Yeah, a double. Yeah, they have someone else stand in for him.
Wow.
And they are not allowed to cast based on what the penis looks like. You can't even see the penis when you're casting.
What? Oh, for the double.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, they don't know if it's going to be big or small.
Oh, but
can't-
isn't that part of like the script?
No, I guess
They
they're like
wanted to-
not allowed. Like Danny McBride, who created the show, who plays like the main gemstone brother, like he can't see it. Well, Goggins doesn't have a say.
Right, but in the production, I would say they wanted to be.
I don't think
big
so.
and
I don't think you
small.
can ask them to see your penis.
Discrimination.
Yeah.
But-
Discrimination.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
But when they cast, don't they go through chunks?
Headshots, but not
Not
penis
dick
shots.
pics.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Isn't it a headshot and
Well, they should though. I'm sorry. I do think you should
How can
have
you-
to show your boobs. Like if you have to show your boobs, you should see what the boobs look like. I
Because
could never
they're-
get them to the Greek. They had me show my boobs because they were like, well, we want to see them.
oh my god.
So I don't.
No, but
I
if
don't
they
know.
have, because let's say a lot of women have body doubles, right?
Yeah.
So they would choose somebody that looks similar to the actress.
Body doubles, but not like a boob or penis double.
Have somebody that's like twice and something.
Well, you can see that through a photo if they have big or little. But no
like
one,
body type, yeah.
no one knows Walter Goggins' penis from the double's penis. It could be anything. It could be crooked. It could be whatever.
Right, but saying the production must see the option.
By the way, he did tell me this. This was on Stephen Colbert. It wasn't like a personal conversation.
Yeah, it was
I don't want it to be
just
like an inside tea. I'm like, by the way, found out. He talked about this on Stephen Colbert or something like that. But he does follow me. He did check the
Walking
DMs.
Goggins.
Yeah.
That's major.
Yeah, he followed me, checked the DM, left me on
Oh.
scene. Damn, it worked though. You were right. I did check. I say check your DMs. He's like, I didn't get anything, so I was like, I sent it again. It was seen. It was just me asking him on the podcast. Like, oh, I do not have time for this. But, anyways, it was very exciting, all of that, and yeah, I guess they have penis doubles for that show. I guess Danny McBride's known for just having a male. God, who else? Oh, overcompensating him. God, male penises are everywhere.
Overcompensating has a lot of hassle.
That's so you don't think they? Yeah, you don't think they could see any of it before? That's weird.
I guess. I mean, it does feel like it would be. I'm sure if they do the prosthetics, they can pick one out. That's like, this is what I want it to look like, right? I would think.
Yeah, but this one I think what he was explaining was that it was like just
Wow. Good job.
well,
Because some people like the larger models and sports and they just do that.
the chef actors care about it. I'm surprised he doesn't. Like he wouldn't just do it. Like because you know what I mean. If you can't pick who's your body double, show yours. Do you know what I mean? Especially because actors are just acting. You know, they always say that with sex, with kissing, it's just acting. You know what I mean? So it's like just it's part of your instrument, your tool. You know what I mean? I
Part
don't
of
know.
your instrument.
Yeah, I don't know. It's always it's so
Do
funny.
you?
It's so weird.
don't
Anyways,
think-
if anyone wants to cast me, I'll just show everything. You don't have to cast a fupa double for me. You know, I would just show it all. Yeah, overcomes and hands penises. I guess it's just so jarring because like they never used to show penises back in the days, and now I'm always just like,
It is shocking, yeah. Like, whoa.
right.
Yeah.
Even White Lotus, that like little bit, you're just like, oh,
I feel like Benny just goes cool. I feel like that's his real butt. I wonder if he has like a lot of things. I think he's proud of what he's working.
you just see his butt. This one you don't see him.
I think so. I think so. It's a lot of time, though. Like,
Yes, here. He's always like shirtless. Yeah. We just got to the part. I guess spoiler alert. I don't know if it's spoiler. There's the part where the guy is straight. His friend.
It's not clear. It's like a, yeah.
I was like, that's the one where I cried because then he's left heartbroken. That other head goes with his girlfriend. I was just like,
I don't know. Wait, I don't know. It's like a whole.
Oh,
it's the
really?
whole-
Even
yeah,
you
it's
watched
the
the whole thing?
mystery. Yeah, it's the mystery of the show. So I gotta wait to season 2, I guess.
I guess you relate to that. Didn't you have a friend that was like straight but also like very much flirty with you?
Yeah. Over at Target.
You would explain these stories and you're like, and I'm like, I feel like he met his
Honestly,
I'm
yeah,
definitely
damn.
flirty.
Yeah. Yeah,
It was
you're
giving
right. I
me
forgot about
vibes,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. My coworker, he was so flirty. He just show up to my house sometimes and like hang out. He was very touchy. Went on trips together, but it's straight or is straight. So
That's
liberal.
so
Maybe I don't
crazy.
know. He said he was straight, not even like curious. So.
Why are you showing up to my house and wanting to just like
Tell
watch
me about
TV to get close together? It is crazy. I guess that's why the show's so good. It's relatable to so many people.
Yeah.
He's pretty good. I like him. I like the other guy too on the show. He's one of them.
Oh, Adam Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's straight. Because he's played gay in another show and he was very gay and everyone was gagged by how he played it very well.
Yeah. I thought he was. I love when a game plays a straight. You know what I mean? Like it's giving. I love it. Benito is beautiful. What is that name, Benito? I've never heard that.
I know, I love it. And
Is
I love,
he Latinx?
I think so. I think he...
Is that a friend of yours?
Oh, like.
I think it's Spanish.
I'm pretty sure. Because I remember I looked it up. Because I was like, his parents on the show are white. And I was like, is he white?
Yeah,
And then I looked
get
up
that,
and he was
yeah.
Did you see the... And this is like probably the straightest news ever, but Sydney's
Oh.
selling soap, a bar of soap that has bathwater in it.
Buying it.
I don't know. I am very curious about it. Like, where they sell a bar of soap with like chocolates and use bathwater, but in the like, you know, usually I was looking for like the fine print of
Yeah.
it being like not no actual innocent bathwater was used in the soap, but Dr. Squatch is saying that it is for real. Her bathwater drops of her bathwater are put in the soap.
So she like was in a bath and then just like bottled that water and made it so
I guess so. Like just put drops of it, I guess, and it's limited. There's only 5,000 bars of soap, so it really must be like a few drops in there. I don't know.
How much is it?
It's normal price. I think it's like $9. So not even,
$9?
yeah, it's not even like a limited edition expensive price.
Oh. Yeah, I guess girls have been doing that for a while. I feel like they've been selling like
Like vials of apple.
yeah. I think it's quite an easy gig just laying some bath water. Although didn't Jacob Elordi do that too?
There was like candle. What was it? It was like candle apple salt room, but it was like a random Etsy shop just said it smelled like Jacob Elordi's bathwater. It wasn't like traditional Jacob Elordi
Okay.
partnership. Yeah.
It's kind of comfort, not just it was like in a bath.
Yes, and he jizzed in the bath. Right?
Oh right.
Yeah.
Very curious.
Yes. So this is more, but the hygienics, is that a word? The hygiene of it, like, water and soap.
I
don't know.
guess.
Because they probably, whatever was in the bath, they probably added stuff to it, but then they dry it. And then they put that in. So there's no, nothing is allowed.
And I'm sure maybe, I would think maybe she had like a little swimsuit on or something, right, in the bath. Because
Yeah,
I think
I
it was
don't
like, I think she, because the photo that they're using to advertise it, I'm sure for the photo shoot that she's not going to be like,
Naked.
Yeah.
Also like that would be unsanitary, like bad
Yeah.
secretions coming out. Just a little discharge in the soap. That's crazy. I wonder if that affects you if there is discharge in there, if it can affect your eyes. I think about that. That's why I'm like baths. Sometimes baths make you feel like you're bathing your own filth.
yeah, I don't really live for a bath either.
Yeah, unless you're doing it just to relax, just like feel your body
Yeah.
relax, but like cleanliness, I don't know.
Yeah.
They kind of shower.
Right, but not everybody does. Some people just take a bath to bathe themselves. It's probably that nothing. That bath make you clean.
She said, he was asking about my bathwater after the Dr. Squatch ad, so we kept it. Introducing Sydney's bathwater bliss, a very real, very limited edition soap made with my actual bathwater, available on 6625 at drsquatch.com.
Ooh, we should get some. Or it's gonna be $5 a month.
Yeah, only 5,000 bars, so supplies are limited.
And who do you think's gonna buy it?
Straight out of the store. I gays like us who are like, oh, I'm work diva, you know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
yeah. And
let me
also
support
Sydney
Sydney
Sweeney.
Sweeney, yeah.
Yeah. I buy it. I can honestly buy
Honestly,
it.
people were like very divided over it. Like some people were like mad at her for catering like gay so hard, and then the other side was like, well, she's like very in on the joke, and she's very like in control of her image, so it's like why not make $1 off of like 20 guys?
Yeah, I think it's her name out there.
And I'm kind of on that side, honestly. And like at first I was like, huh? But then I'm like, honestly, she knows how to get money.
It's not even about money. PR stuff. Because 5,000 units for $20 is $50,000. That's not.
No, but I think Dr. Squash paid her.
Paid her like $1 million.
Because she's like the spokesperson.
To get more people the doctor's watch.
Yeah.
It's like more PR stuff.
Oh, yeah. But she is interesting. I like her. She's interesting. She's like the face of like Mew Mew, but then also does this. You know what I mean?
I kind of like that. I mean, people
Yeah.
are really coming for her, but I think I kind of like that she's very much like, she's like, well, I've already been in Euphoria, and guys are creepy about that.
Yeah.
So I might as well make as much off of these, like, you know, creepy guys. But then she also, like, her film roles that she picks, like, she picks very like, smart roles. Like, she's playing, like, a female boxer in the movie, and she's very, like, not glam in it, you know? So she does, like, the commercial stuff, and she does the industry stuff, but she's also doing, like, cool, like, artistic stuff, too.
Yeah, she gives like girly Megan Fox, where like girls and guys love her.
And she's lucky enough to at least, like, Megan Fox didn't have, like, the feminist movement, so, like, girls hated her.
Oh,
So at
yeah.
least Sydney has, like,
The girls coming behind
Yeah.
her, like let her do what she wants. You know, like if she
Yeah.
wants to sell bathwater to men, let her do that. Whereas like yeah, if Megan Fox had done that, it's ew, what a scam.
yeah, Megan Fox in this, like, 2008 or whenever, like, the Transformers height was, like, people would have been so terrible to her, so.
Well, it sounds like Sydney Sweeney's getting a little bit of that, but not as much.
Not as much, yeah. It's like,
Interesting.
yeah. And the big pro argument was at least guys are going to be using soap now, which honestly true. Like, at least there's 5,000, at least around 5,000 guys would be a little bit cleaner.
Get it in your cracks because guys forget to wash the
Yes.
butts.
Wash that hole, you guys.
Yeah, the hole is nasty. Guys, I think they forget to wash that part of that. Like it's so gross. It's like that's the big question.
Yes.
Oh,
You
it's
did?
just almost, huh?
You did.
Well, that's just to rinse. I hope you clean after. Oh, okay.
Highly recommend
You
bidet.
should be a bidet spokesperson. You
I
need
would.
love a
I
bidet.
would. It will change the world.
Oh my God. He
That is
does.
yours.
You use it?
I've only used it at Joey Vicente's house because he has a bidet at every toilet. And it is cool. There's a lot of buttons on the remote though.
I know. And hotels are like that too. It's like heaters and this. And
Yeah,
that.
it's fans, how to use the water off, and I'm like, there's a lot to figure out.
And is it the
but
same water that cleans his butt that cleans your butt?
I don't,
It's just from the faucet.
yeah.
Just
It's not like
I
the
feel
same
like
tank.
I think it has to be, but okay, I don't know. Someone was literally like, I was like, I do a request hour in my show. I'm like, what song do you want? Like Joey Versailles. I was like, stop it. You're not
Which
one
one?
Joey. That's what I asked them, and that was the tea. They're like, they were just being, they didn't even know. I'm like, give me one Joey Versailles song. No, nothing. It's the nicest story of my life.
Okay, there you go. That's a Joey Vicente's song. I can't.
Kind of. I was so dead though. I was like, oh my God, I love it. It's Joey. Well, you know, we gotta go viral. Everyone's going viral. We were on the plane and we had a delay, and I was literally thinking of that girl. Did you see there's a girl that went viral singing Moana on the plane?
Oh, wait,
That
that little, yes, little girl.
I think it was Delta, and I was on the Delta flight that didn't go back. It was like, they don't kick you off the plane if you're sick, I guess, which I guess makes sense. But I've seen it all over my ex feed, and that's decisive. Divisive?
Yeah,
Divisive or decisive?
device.
It's close.
divisive. I haven't seen anyone in her side.
I have EJ Dickinson, the one who did my Rolling
Yeah.
Stone article. She's giving us all hot topics. She had the Liv Schmidt one. She's on it. She was defending because she's like, y'all are like this is like a little girl, and y'all are just like posting her online. Like, yes, it's like you can think it's annoying, but like filming her and like just being like, oh my God, this is like hell. Like, get me off this flight. Like, it was. That's what I thought. I thought it was pretty divided. Is because it was like some people were like, this is awful. You shouldn't be making fun of a kid like this. And then yeah, Jordan the internet was like, this needs to be stopped. Did you see the clip?
Yeah.
Okay, then I also heard, I guess I only only heard one person talk about this. That it was like it went on for 45 minutes, but
Oh, I didn't know.
it wasn't only 2 minutes. Someone said. I think 2 minutes. I've only heard the Moana song. I haven't heard like a different song.
I mean, it's just that one song.
And what side are you on then?
Definitely that.
Don't do what? What part? What side is that?
Don't bring kids to the speaker to start singing on the airplane.
But what about people filming her and posting on the internet? It's
She,
brutal.
she went to do that to go viral. That's what people
I
want.
don't know. I feel like
She definitely, that was the
no.
moment. That's what they wanted.
So feel bad for her because now she's like blasted everywhere. It's like
I don't feel bad for her because she sang well.
I'm dead.
Well,
I feel bad for her. She's 12.
she's,
She's getting roasted on the internet.
she sang really well. Like I listened to her singing, I was like, wow, this is really good. She's singing really good. But in the setting of an airplane where you're a prisoner and you can choose, because you can choose to stop. I don't know, like you can choose to do most things, but you can't choose to stop hearing. Like you can't close your ears. And this is, it's crazy. You
But
don't do
it's
that.
more her parents shouldn't have let her go up there. They should have been
Oh,
like,
for sure.
no.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
The kids is fine. Like she did nothing wrong.
Well, you
But-
just said you don't feel bad for her. Her parents could have stopped it.
Screw that girl.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't feel
not,
bad.
not in that way. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't feel bad for her because she didn't do anything wrong. She didn't.
Maybe
She
the whole
sang
internet
well.
making fun of her. What do you mean don't feel bad for her?
Most people accuse the parents. Like,
No,
I've seen
most
everyone.
people are saying this is the worst thing they've ever heard. Like, this is so awful. Like, get her, like, off. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're coming for her, not her parents. There's no picture of her parents anywhere. It's like
Well,
Rebecca
because-
Black. It's like all these things. It's like, oh my gosh, like,
Exactly,
you know.
but did Rebecca Black not do that? She said herself she would have done it. Right. So I think. Anyway, the parents. I mean, I would blame the parents. It's horrible.
I don't think it was that bad. It only went on for 2 minutes.
Yeah, it was just how far I'll go. It was just the Moana song. There was no story.
Okay.
Yeah.
And was it in Orlando?
Yes.
So, y'all are going to
Disney
Disney.
vibes.
Yeah, she thought she was
Putting
doing
you in
something good. Yeah, everybody needs to calm down. First of all, you're in Orlando. Okay, that's your first problem. Okay, you parent top down there. And it's like, there's worse things down there than this little girl singing. So I was just like, what the hell? And so when I saw EJ tweet about it, I was like, she's right. Like, where are all these people? Because also the difference between Rebecca Black, they obviously produced it and now she
Yeah,
filmed the video. This was like, some people filming her and then like, be like, oh, the torture.
Yeah, I agree. I feel the same. Like, if it's on the parents to be like, no, sweetie, don't go up there on the little intercom. Because
Yes.
people are already cranky. Like, the flight was delayed a total of 4 hours. You're going to be mad. Like,
Oh, yeah.
obviously, people are at their worst at the airport. Like, you're in the worst mood, you know? Like, no one likes
Especially delayed
Yes.
flights. Like,
So the vibes are already bad. I mean, kudos to her. I guess she was trying to bring them back.
that's what I'm saying. I guess she was trying something. Sorry, all the fun daddies out there that don't like it.
When you're on the airplane and you're watching a movie, and you go, let's say there's the smallest announcement, but it cuts off your movie
Yes,
and
it
sound,
sucks.
and you get so annoyed for that 1 second. This is even worse, right? Just like singing in your ears.
Everyone can sacrifice 2 minutes of their time.
But in those 2 minutes, you don't know when she'll stop. It's
You
gonna be
do.
another
The
song.
song is only 2 minutes. Well, it didn't
No,
happen.
but that's what I'm saying. It's 2 minutes of not knowing. That's what's scary. It's like you don't know if she's gonna sing another song. How long is it gonna go?
Child.
Yeah, I was like, I get being annoyed at her, like, in the moment, but I wouldn't, post it and be like,
That
this is
part.
my living hell, this is my worst nightmare, this
Yes.
flight's been delayed 4 hours, and now this girl's singing Moana. Like, I would be like, yeah, this sucks. I would text, like, my friend and be like, I hate this annoying little girl, you know, but I wouldn't
Yes.
take it and, like, expose it to millions of people.
That was me yesterday on a plane. I had an annoyance. I texted Moses it, and that was it. That's where I left it. I was like, I don't know what to do about this. Like, I don't like stuff like it, whatever. I can blast it for everyone to see. Like, that's.
But I saw a different video. The kid was like maybe 5-year-old and just like going about the flight at an hour. Somebody was saying that this was a 10-hour flight. Nobody expected to be like doing this one. And nobody even knew.
Well, that's like a safety issue. That's like a whole other
So
thing.
but
It's like,
all I'm saying is like that's the environment. It's like the parents have nothing to do.
you're gonna have it. This girl was just trying something and it didn't work out. And the flight attendants let her. Like, everyone's like letting her have this happen.
I'm so jealous.
You know.
Honestly, now that I talk it through, I'm like, or give up because
Yeah.
the vibes were decrepit on that plane. They're delayed 4 hours. she was excited to go to Disney World, and she's
Yes.
like, "Let me spice this up real quick." It was like in-flight entertainment. She's
I'm
like,
gonna
"Let
do
me
it.
bring it." Yeah.
You let me that microphone and perform I Love You Jesus for everyone on here. That's actually everything. I wish they would let me. I would
Oh
do
my
it too.
god. I kind of similarly, like, I think when adults are doing it, like, you know, when adults are being embarrassed and like fighting or doing something crazy and like Facebook punishing them for that.
Of course, yeah, adults
like when
are
adults
different.
are doing it, or I remember like when the Eras tour was happening, it was like a flight full of like Taylor Swift fans, and they were like singing the song, and there was like a couple obviously regular people, and that is how like
Of course. No.
like 50 Swifties on a plane, you're trapped, and they're
Absolutely.
singing like Taylor. That is how. Even I like Taylor, and I would be like, no.
No, if she's like 20 doing this, like, yeah,
Yeah.
roast her, like, get off. What are you doing?
But 12, like,
Little girl,
yeah.
like, yeah. Oh my god, that would be awful.
But I think in her perspective, she probably keeps in her head, like, you went viral. Like, I don't think it's negative.
I feel like they're making fun of her.
I
I
think
don't
so
think
too.
so.
There's not one person that's like, this is amazing.
This is the adults on Twitter. I'm talking about
No, at
people.
school you think it's better? No, they're gonna be even meaner
But
to
that's how
her.
Friday was too. Like at the same time.
So she has to wait 20 years to get
When you-
successful.
Yeah, but she don't get any.
So she gets her recognition. Guys,
I mean, better than nothing.
Rebecca Black Acrobats, too. You are not winning this case.
I'm dead. 20 years. She'll have her moment.
And what she might. She could be a who's a singer, I don't know. Who's popular? Ariana Grande. You never know.
Reopening for Benson.
Maybe
Oh.
don't invite her to like the Moana live action premiere or something. As like
Yeah,
they should.
Oh,
Disney
they
should.
should let her sing that in the credits. You know, like when Demi Lovato does Let It Go, like she should be that girl. Hi. When is that happening? Next year?
Next year, yeah.
Dun, dun, get her on their ET.
Oh my god,
Make it
that is
happen.
so
It's gotta be all
funny.
thanks to the people that feel it.
I hope so, for her sake.
It might have been.
Rewind
I
to 10
wonder
minutes
if-
ago where you're like, I don't feel sorry for her. I was like, that's
But
crazy.
that's what I meant. That's what I meant. That I think in her world it's a positive occurrence. Maybe it was her parents that posted it. Said
I
those
don't
awful
think
stuff.
so. I don't think so.
I think it was an angry passenger being like,
But now the sound is so viral, people, on mine too, like people on my flight, they were like doing it, being like, oh, this flight, they're using the sound as it, then everyone's like, everyone on this flight, but it just makes it look like that because you use the sound and you're just like rolling your eyes. I was like, oh no.
oh my god.
Mom, that's where it's gonna be.
I
Forever.
think, yeah, you know, hopefully she can market herself and pivot.
Pivot. I want
She
a
gets booked on
podcast.
flights.
Yes. Love.
It could be a thing true. Maybe most of this will be proven right. Like maybe she'll make it a whole thing. It's like
Might.
the playing
Sometimes.
singing girl, you know.
That is so true. Like, who was the other girl? Oh, the one that like saw someone on the plane. Remember that?
Yeah.
Right there. Like, what? Did they ever find the real person? Because there was like a fake one that came forward.
I thought she did do like an interview like months after.
Oh, did
and said
she?
what
At
saw.
some point she came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, I mean, the conspiracy around it is so big. But still, nobody knows what she said.
I'm actually.
Nobody knows what she
Yeah,
said.
she's like hallucinating or something like that. I like your socks that you guys there. Are they Pokemon?
Yeah.
Pikachu.
I like it. It's so cute. I didn't know you were into Pokemon.
Original good luck.
Yeah, actually, kind of.
Yeah,
Is he
actually.
Japanese?
Yeah.
Everyone's in Japan, maybe we're just She's living the best life. I was like, oh, they have like udon, carbonara. I was like, the boo-boos, the Hello Kitties, all of it.
The boo-boos are, I mean, they are in Japan, but most they originate in China, so they have a little boo-boo thing. No.
Where would you?
Like Singapore hacks over there.
Where's Hong Kong?
Singapore did look beautiful though. I never wanted to
It
go
is.
until I saw it on Taxi Street.
Beijing.
Oh, Beijing, that's where we had the Olympics one here.
That's the lowest. Beijing. Popular.
You think this year you go? Oh, just outdoor for
Yeah,
you.
go
Okay,
at
that's
some
wow,
point.
that's a
By
great.
the time I go, no one will care about me.
That's not sure. I think they're gonna be around for a couple
You
of years.
think?
I think so.
You know who came out as the boo-boo phobic?
Oh no,
like oil and water. Like she was anti-Swiftie for a little bit. Now she's anti-Labubu.
Yeah, you're like, girl,
I
no.
just think we're too
How can you
different.
anti so many things too? You know what I mean? I feel like that was me for a while, and then at some point you just look like, you look crusty. Like, why are you hating on everything? You know?
She posted a Labubu. I guess someone might have given her one and like knitted a like a road like sweater on the Labubu.
Yeah,
And she's like, I
cute.
hate these things, but this one's okay, I guess.
What an
I'm
anger.
trying so hard to be a
I
Haley
know.
Bieber supporter.
Everyone is. We're all rooting for you, but damn, one thing after another. It's
No.
just like, girl, what?
The hot take after hot
I
take.
know, especially when everyone loves something and they're so harmless. Like, how are you gonna be like, I hate these things?
No.
You like they're ugly, they're scary, they creep me out, but to be like, I
I
hate
hate
these
them.
things is crazy. And I had a road little outfit on for you, girl.
I
It's
know.
like, what?
Labubophobia is real.
It's
It's
real.
getting real.
We should be included in Pride.
They were.
Oh, right on the
Yeah,
front part. But like
in
on the
June,
flank or
oh.
something. I guess their little teeth are rainbow, which is good.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one is the rainbow teeth.
Um,
Which one wants to call it?
Can't justify that. Oh, you just put a water droplet sticker on. Wow, you really liked it. You made the laptop. It only has 2 stickers, and now there's a water droplet on there. Over the apple, you said, I am done.
It's
Oh my gosh. Beautiful. I love it. Your laptop is funny. Is that beautiful? So it did not get sold for $1 billion road. It said it was only sold for
Yeah, so, yes, there was the big headline that was Rode was sold to Elf Cosmetics for $1 billion. And that was like the press release. But if you actually look at like what the press release detailed, it described the deal as being comprised of $800 million of consideration payable at closing, in combination of cash and stock. So it's a combination. It's not like Haley Bieber got $1 billion in cash, you know. So really, it was a deal of $800 million, not like fully $1 billion. And then there was like a potential to get the $200 million bonus based on like how it performs and stuff.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah. No, so like the actual cash that was involved was like around $600 million, and then that is like split between a lot of people, obviously, like investors stuff. So she still made a lot of money, but she
love to hate. They were like, it was a crazy headline. Maybe they should put that headline then. Set her up.
yeah, because then people can be like, oh,
Not
it's
millions,
not
like
actually
300
yeah.
million.
And then they're like, oh, well, she's splitting with all these other people.
That's so funny. We're so funny. I get it.
It's not a lot of money, and it's a new line. So
Right.
to have like a new line with like what, like two, like 2 products? It doesn't have that many products.
And you're right.
Sold for that much is crazy because everyone has a cosmetics line. Not all of them are selling for that much. So
Miley Cyrus.
yeah, she's not
She
doing
said, I'm not going to talk about it.
it's work, and I love that. For her.
I
She's
love
honest,
it too.
yeah.
I love it. I feel like Miley at the beginning of my Miley era.
Good, I love Miley too.
She seems like she got it figured out. She was a child star, but still kind of figured it out. You know what I mean? She seems stable, independent.
Mind your business, truly.
Yeah. Like never hear anything problematic about her. Friends with her admin. Said she now sees her parents as she tries to look at them as people, not as her parents. She gives them the benefit of the doubt. So she's friends with Billy Ray again.
Good, yeah.
It's not like he's dating Elizabeth Hurley.
The mama could.
Better than that one. Oh my god, that one girl he was dating, the extra from Hannah Montana, who was like
yeah.
20.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
She was like Queen or something.
Yeah. Scream. Oh.
I love that
Benson
song.
Boone also made the enemies to the list.
Oh, what?
Go to
I was-
patreon.com and see where Benson Boone ranked.
That's right. He was a difficult one. He was so difficult. I do think the more I think about it, he's like a more of an industry plant. I feel like I don't know. It doesn't seem natural. But that's man.
I think Harry Styles is great, created a gap for that artist.
You think Harry Styles came back, Benson Boone's out?
I don't think out, but I think Harry Styles would get more attention. If Harry Styles would come backflip, I fear Benson.
He should start flipping.
If he learns how to backflip, it's over.
It's over. I think Harry Styles have one point.
I love Harry.
You do? Still?
Yeah, he's been so low key.
Yeah.
There's just like random photos of him that come out like every now and then.
Yes.
wearing like little shorts. He's like in a running club in Japan and stuff. I don't know. He's like living his life.
I saw one where he like took pictures of fans and DM'd them the
Yeah,
picture.
there was this cute couple. He's like, "I'll take a photo of you and I'll send it to you." And he took like a film photograph and then he got it developed and then sent it to them. Love that
via
he's doing
Instagram?
that. What?
Did you do it via Instagram?
Yeah, he like got their handle and then DM'd us that.
Just take a picture of you.
I love it. He was inspired.
Yeah, he seems humble. I like that. I feel like he doesn't have this.
He was at the Brainrot. He was there when the Pope got whatever. Yeah, he just
okay.
wanted to see the Pope.
everywhere.
Yeah, he literally is everywhere, living his life, and I kind of love
I
that.
like that too.
Because
Yeah.
he's been working since he was like 15, so
How old is he? 30?
he's my age. He's 32.
Yeah, not old. Like I just think of them as like kids, and it's like crazy how
I
like people
know.
like Justin Bieber, all them.
So he's earned himself a little break to do whatever he wants to do.
Yeah, he had a big tour, right? He was touring.
Yeah, he had a big tour, and then he had a residency in LA at the PSN.
Really?
Yeah.
How long?
It was like maybe a month or something. It was a lot of shows.
A month?
He has the record for the most shows played at that venue.
I want to just be at a place for like a month and just perform every day.
Yeah,
Because traveling is a lot. I love performing while my traveling is like,
Yeah, you and J-Lo the biggest residency.
I'm ready. New Year's Eve, me and her competing. Where's she at? Do we
I
know?
don't know. She just announced it. Let me see where she's playing. I think she had one before, and now she's, I guess, back. Coliseum at Caesar's Palace.
Oh, damn, that's a big one. That's huge. I could be at, where could I be at? Resorts World. The gay Katy Perry one.
Yeah, you could take that spot, I guess.
I would
Who's
love
there
to.
now?
No, Tana's always getting rooms there. She's always tagging at Resorts World. I was like, you love that place. I'd never heard of it before her, and then I saw Katy Perry.
Is it new? I feel like it's kind of new,
Well,
right?
but Katy Perry had a residency there. That seemed like a long time ago.
It wasn't that long. Maybe like a couple years ago. but
Really?
Yeah.
That's where Mr. Beast's convention was.
The Beast World thing.
Yeah, it was at Resorts World. I was like, it's a little shady, but I'll do it.
2021 it opened. So yeah,
The
it
Katy
isn't that
Perry
old.
one?
The Resorts World Hotel.
Oh, I wonder when she was there. God, I thought that was like 10 years ago.
No, it was pretty recent because it was after the last album. So I think it was like. Yeah, why not?
Hit me up, Hannah, for that
Yeah.
information. So the information, she didn't ask for anyone. She's like, I think the Resorts World people want to come. I'm like, yeah, come.
Oh, good. So they saw
what
the
it could
experience.
be.
Yeah.
Like this. This is what we need. Me and J-Lo.
You'll be very Deborah Van Tass with like the LA.
Oh,
She's
I
just
would.
got before.
I
Millie.
I mean, she's good at the whole.
That is true. When that
True.
show came out, or at least when we started watching it, I was like, this is like a dream, is to live her life. Like she has the best life ever. Like just telling jokes. That's why I love this last episode. It looked kind of like everything, and I love
You
her
were
life.
first time we worked like
Yeah. Oh yeah. When we saw the very first show, there was such a show, something like that, and it's all like really affordable. Like for a big, almost like $1 million. Bye, Bye, city. Bye, whatever. I love it. I love too when you drive to Vegas and it's like all desert, and then all of a sudden like a
And
town
you see
appears.
it come out, yeah.
Yeah, like why is it just there in the desert like that?
It's so random. I like when those you pass by the giant rocks that are like just rocks.
I never understood that when people like just go and take pictures. I'm like, what's that?
I don't know.
Just the
I
painted
think I
rocks.
have a photo of
You
rocks.
do?
Yes.
Pulled all the way over to stop taking pictures.
I think it was in my era where I was only taking photo like Instagram photos next to things. So that was my like aesthetic for a minute. And there was a pink rock. So it was me and the Rose Bros. Well, one of them, Rose Bros. One of them.
Who was that one?
And
Oh right.
Yeah.
Oh man, that war. Is that war featured? Where's that war?
I think it's Patreon.
We were talking about him in depth somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe like one of the early videos we did about you.
Yeah.
Find that war. That was also interesting. That's actually one of the craziest stories I've heard. Like falling out with friends.
Yeah, the clip notes is we were like besties, and then we got high one time. I guess he must have been higher than me, and we usually both. He said, "You're so ugly," and then he kind of fell asleep right after, and it stayed with me. It stayed with me.
Crazy. Did you talk to him after? Because that's like the actual craziest
That was
thing.
towards the end.
I would never talk to him again. I would be like, what the? I would like, well, I guess what he I would like slap him or something. I'd be like,
I don't know. I think I was kind of just stunned and like.
yeah, like what?
I don't even remember. I remember hearing
You
it. I
didn't say
remember.
anything?
I don't think so. I remember he must have been higher than me, and we made like I don't know what we made a fort or something. I don't know, and like his apartment.
You were just underneath the board.
Yeah, and then he's like, we're just I was like, I want to watch this mosquito. He's like, you're so ugly.
That's crazy. I would have said something back, like maybe trouty mouth or something like that, you know? Something. I don't know. I hate when people say that. Like, what do you mean? Like, unless you're like the most perfect specimen in the world, which you're not, like, what do you mean you're ugly? I hate that. That is the weirdest thing for anyone to say anywhere. Even online, when they're like, you're ugly, I was like, weird. Like, what do you mean? That's like the weirdest thing to say about
It was
anyone.
weird because he meant it so he was saying it so sweetly and earnestly, which was also
What
like,
does that mean? You can't do that sweetly and earnestly.
I don't know. It wasn't like a you're so ugly. It was like a cutesy in a way, and I remember being like so disarmed. I was like, wait. I was like, oh, that's not.
You take a compliment, I guess, if you said it nicely.
Yeah, you know ill will towards him or anything. We texted a little bit, but
Never
yeah.
text him again. Oh my god, that's the craziest thing. I hate that story so much. I get angry. I think about it from time to time. Tell me, oh, I don't like that.
Well, it was part of my inciting incident. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get this line loosely. So I guess it was what do they call it? It was
Bullying works. Fat shaming works. I don't know. I'm talking about Ruby Joe. Someone said that, but
what
like
was
fat
the trend?
shaming works.
It was the time. What was it? Like the timeline event. It was
Oh my god. Canon event.
Canon event.
Yes,
Yes, it was
okay.
like,
I was like, oh
good
god,
job,
yes.
good job. It was definitely a canon event that.
No, oh my god, that makes me so sad.
Not bullying works. That's so.
Bullying works. That's the thing. And fat shaming works. Everyone's like, okay, it finally worked. Oh my god. Speaking of, did you see Sports Illustrated? They had their annual catwalk they do every year where like influencers are walking and Bethany Frankel walked and she looked very, very good. I don't know how old she is, but she looked. Ruby Joe Bader was there, which I love. I love the use of Ruby Joe Bader. They made all the girls, all the girls were barefoot, which I thought was interesting.
Oh.
So the walks were a little crazy, but. Yeah, but usually like in pageants you wear like a little heel of some sort. But Bethany Frankel too, she was walking in. They do this every year. I think Natalie one year from Bob. So it's always like random people, which I mean they're all like beautiful of course, but like random people always walking these. But Bethany Frankel was there and she looked so good. Like I was like, oh my, because I just see her on TikTok. I just see her clothes on. She's always, she always has like face mask on, eating chicken salad and stuff. But everyone's like eating chicken salad after that. Her body, her thighs, her butt, her stomach, like she looked. Hair, she has this like light blonde wig on. She looked so fire, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm not scared of Paige. Maybe I'll take her. Although, doesn't she have like skinny drinks, skinny margarita?
Her brand is called Skinny Girl, so.
Oh.
Yeah, and
She lives up to it. Makes me want to drink some of that.
And I remember she had like one like a bagel TikTok. She's like, this is how I eat my bagel. She's like. I forget the context. I think was like people say that you can't eat a bagel and be healthy. Let me show you. But then she scooped all the bread out of the bagel. So
Stop it.
yeah,
She
and she put like cottage cheese on. I was
she
like,
is
well, at this
that
point, I don't
person.
want a damn bagel anymore. You know, like I eat the bagel because there's still stuffing for the
Yeah,
part.
I actually only like the stuffing. I used to like just take out the stuffing of it. Not even the bagel, but like bread. I always like take out the stuffing part of it. Ooh, it's the crust.
That was her whole hack. She's like, I scoop it out and then I put a little cottage cheese, a little avocado. I'm like, okay, well that's
Honestly, she looks good, so
She
I
does.
guess maybe I'll do that.
But I don't know if I can live like that.
Just scooping it out. It's also sad. Where did she go with it? She gave it to the virgin. I mean, that's sad. She looked great though. They should have guys walking it though. They should have some guys walking it.
I think that the audience is straight men, so I don't know if they put like guys in like mosquitoes or bombs or something like that.
But they would, maybe. You never know. I guess Marco is the runway that all the girls walk in. Remember that one? Underwear?
Yeah.
I think James Charles and Manu did it.
Yeah, I love that you mentioned it.
Did you love it?
And where my head went.
Yes.
I remember like Manny's walks specifically.
Yeah. Well, his ate more than James.
Tedious.
I feel bad, I know. I do, but James, kind of a bad person, I guess. But his walk was crazy. I guess that's why I would never, I don't know, I'd go back to it. Would I do it?
I feel like you would.
I think I'd have to do like a Sports Illustrated. I don't think I'd do the Sports Illustrated. I love it. I think everyone looks good, but people are mean to people on that one. I don't know if I would. Oh.
I feel like Sports Illustrated, the vibe is mostly straight men, so I feel like Victoria's Secret, like there's like a lot of girls.
Right. Is that so long?
If I don't know why I would be randomly against Just.
You never
Maybe,
know.
you never
Yeah.
know.
They have great people. That's for sure.
True.
That'd be fun. Go down the runway. Yeah, that kind of. But even when I did it for my own music video, I was like terrified to do it. I was like, oh, I don't want to put on like this. It's so much pressure from so many people, of course. Like national, like if someone asked me to sing the national anthem, would I do it?
Yes, you would.
I don't
I
know.
think you would.
I think that's something you just like can't come back from when you like if you do it for.
I feel like that's your dream. Is to like have a viral bad national anthem.
Maybe
performance.
back in the day, but I'm on such a
Not
good
these days.
streak that I would do it for real, but people might think I was trolling. And then that would be my biggest downfall, and then I get canceled. Like, everyone gets canceled after singing it. Like Roseanne Barr got canceled after singing it. Berkey, although now she's kind of
I don't think she
canceled.
got canceled over it.
I
I think it
people
was just
hated it.
bad. It was just bad. I don't think people were like.
It wasn't that bad when you listen to it.
I remember last year there was a girl that I don't know who it was, but we covered it. That hers was like horse through her knees, and then you sang the national anthem, and then Jimmy added like a flag behind it.
Oh, and it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know. That one, I don't know. That one's a
I
tricky
guess it
one.
also depends on the event that you're performing. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like, is it the Super Bowl or is it the AIDS Family charity event? You know what I mean? Like.
Did they sing the national anthem?
Well, I thought about that when I saw keep seeing the clips of the basketball game, like singing.
I'm dead.
I wonder who they had. They probably had some YouTuber singing, I would imagine. Because you always end up singing national anthem at sporting events. So. We should ask those questions. Oh my gosh,
God.
my hole is getting so big. Did you see it? Should I change it? Baby, tell me what's that bad.
It was really tiny.
What happened? Oh my god, you guys, this is like not my day today. Oh no, should I change? It's driving me nuts.
I'm so dead.
Huh? Okay, are you seeing it like this? But I can't, it's not gonna go my left. No! Okay, this morning has been such a morning. I was like, is it okay? Everyone's like, no, it's fine.
It was really tiny in the
Oh my
beginning.
gosh. Okay. Oh. I just have a different outfit that didn't show up today.
Oh
And
my
they
God.
confirmed. I had such a cool pride outfit like planned for today. It's up at 8 a.m. So I'm pretty tired around. This is not done. Things that don't matter but matter. And then I'm like, okay. It's like not helping. Okay. Does it look weird if I'm crossing my arms? I feel skinny when I cross them, but
I don't see this guy.
Oh my God.
No. I need a blanket or something.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Hold on one second. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. I
He
know.
was so small.
Maybe I'll do it off the shoulder more. Bring it down.
Oh yeah.
Is it worse? Oh no! Oh no! I knew I should have changed. I'm also on a time
Looks
crunch
like it's
today.
part
And
of
I'm
the
time.
design. Looks like it's
Yeah, it's
meant to be
distressed.
there.
Okay. Brand new dress that I just put on. It wasn't 2X, I have a 3X these days. I did try to squeeze
Oh
into
my
it.
God.
It's just one of those days. It really is. I'm not, you know, I feel off days. It like hurts to sit, like sitting. I'm just like, oh. I didn't have any food this morning. I was scrounging the house. I got potato chips and a peanut butter ice cream bar, and I was just like, this is what I need. I just can't find food I like anymore. It's just all the struggles there.
Oh my
Struggle is
God.
real.
Each end of the pregnancy.
True.
No.
You last year too.
It is like a little.
Yeah.
Oh.
I forgot the last part of my Justin Bieber and Haley Bieber news
Oh.
was her big $1 billion sale came out the report that Justin Bieber wrote.
Covering
Yes,
his
for the
debt.
family, yes.
Do you think he is?
Kind of. I mean, TMZ is the one that reported this, and usually they're pretty with it as far as like. I mean, they kind of lack some. They're a little declassé sometimes because they just are very unfiltered, if you will. But
Well, TMZ also said Deborah Vance died and she didn't, so. The TMZ reports, it's like, how did they even get that report? Like, what does that mean? She wasn't even close to being dead. Like, that was so weird. So they're wrong if they get it wrong. They
But
get a lot of wrong.
when I heard about it, I was thinking about how he sold his whole catalog for 200 million. And she made more.
Oh, good point. Yeah.
At first I thought about it when Taylor Swift bought her own catalog. Like she has so much money she can buy and buy for
Yeah.
360 million. So he really did it. I'm not sure
What?
why.
You sold it only to
$200
Yeah.
million back in 2021. And I guess like Scooter had told him like, no, so January 2022 for like tax reasons or whatever, but then he did it early December 2021. So probably actually got a lot less than. But yeah, you would think his
Oh my
discography would be worth
gosh.
so much money. You love that song.
Is that part of it?
Yes, his whole discography.
How did he own that? If like Ed
Investors.
Sheeran like wrote it.
For whatever part of it he did.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
God.
he sold his own whatever
So
part
who
he
gets
had.
the money when I sing that song?
I guess it gets like, cause Ed wrote it, so he still gets money from it. Like it's if they use it in like a show or a movie or something. That's
I love that song. His voice just sounds so good.
Oh yeah, and then he was supposed to go on tour, but he canceled it, and he owed a big sum of money back.
Oh, you gave
and-
money up front?
Yes, he got paid like over 40 million upfront, reportedly. And once that tour got canceled, there's no reasons he like Scooter took that allegedly, and made Justin put in writing that he would pay him back. So there's reports that Justin owes Scooter Braun.
Scooter Braun seems to be the center of everything
Obviously,
dubious.
yeah.
Like,
I don't know how much money he used.
maybe allegedly.
Yeah.
No, I mean, he made money. Also, he
I
made
don't know if
money.
he pocketed money.
Well, he put it wherever he put it, but he made money. I'm saying he made money, Justin made money, but Justin not told.
What if Scooter Braun came to me and was like, I have a tour for you and I'll give you 40 million up front? Do we say yes or no? Do we
Kind of
trust him?
low.
Wow, what finance are you looking at?
Well, it's gonna be a big tour. Scooter Braun.
Is he like, people like people work with him?
It's kind of divisive, I suppose. Some people still do work with him, but I mean, it's like how involved is he in other businesses these days? He kind of took a step back, but I mean, he's still put up a I think his, I never heard ownership or something. But yeah, and even like he's an investor in Road Beauty or Road, whatever it is. So even in that $1 billion sale, like he is still
Getting money.
from that sale as well. So he has his hand in a lot of pots, but that's the business, I suppose.
So where did he come from? How can people respect him so much or like him so much or trust him?
I think his big client was Justin Bieber, but Taylor hated it because his big clients were Justin and Kanye back in the day. 2017 with Kanye, and those were the ones that were like coming together all the time.
Wait, so how did Taylor get involved with him?
With Scooter Braun. That whole drama happened when her record label deal was coming to an end, and she wanted to own the masters of her 6 albums. And she got the offer that she got is she would have to every new album she released on that label, she would get one of the masters back. But she knew that Scott I'm getting so
What?
the guy who owned her label was gonna sell. She knew he was gonna sell it, so she didn't want to stay and have someone else, be owning it. So she left the label, and then the guy ended up selling her masters to Scooter Braun, and she was like, "That was what's going to show this to me how much I don't like Scooter Braun because he has always like had it out for me."
Why did he buy it?
I think he wanted to have like some control over her.
Make all the money.
Yeah, well, he wanted to, but then she released her own version, and then
They bought it for 100, so back in the 60s, so they made 16 million just from that.
But
But then
he-
every year they made 30 million every year. Licensing.
he sold it to, he had to sell it to another place, and then he sold it to this other place called Shamrock for $360 million. And then when this company got it, her masters, they reached out to her and were like, well, you can have the opportunity to like work with us and get it back. But Scooter Braun was going to make her sign like an do that because I don't want to like owe anything to you. So I will only buy it when Scooter brought it out of the equation.
Wow.
Yeah, so now
Her.
she bought it, and now she's able to have like nothing to do with Scooter brought it all.
I don't like him.
And I think like Justin left him. I think Ariana left him.
Oh, she was with him too. Damn, he had
Madison
everybody.
Beer was with him, and she left him too. So
Interesting.
Demi Lovato was with him. I don't know if she still is. So he had a lot of partners.
I don't know.
No, but he also like said that there was all this news like Ariana, Justin from, and then he really seemed like on back, a step back, whatever. So.
Your talent left, so I don't know if there's nothing to manage. Yeah, that's wild.
So it's
Wow, what a history.
It's very. I'm so interested to see like the real tea. I want like at some point there to be like a documentary.
Oh, you know there will be.
Yeah.
Like the Luke Perlman, it took like 30 years for it to come out, and everyone.
So interested to see like what kind of shady business is going on.
You know, there's always something. Like the music industry, there's always something shady.
Yeah.
I've never been with a label.
Do you own your masters?
I own everything. My contracts are so like I own everything. 100% rights belong to me. That's why I work with the same people because so many people are just like, no, I need a percentage. I need this. I need that. I was like, no, I own masters.
Oh my god, you and Taylor breaking down barriers in the music industry.
No, I own everything. Which is where it is at. One day people want my I Love You Music song. They try to offer my price. I feel so powerful with it. It was so good. Even when I go on tour, I was like, God, I have to like pay labels. You're gonna have no sets or anything. I saw Sabrina Carpenter was in the same place I was, so I looked up her show and I was like, oh my gosh, she's such a good.
Oh, for like her last tour, yeah.
Yeah, the one where she had like heart-shaped
Emails
stage.
and
Yeah, you went?
No, I really wanted to though.
You?
But she was playing like deep LA, so it was like it's one of I think it was like the Lil Turners, like one of those.
Oh yeah, those are.
And it's just hard to get to, but it looked cute.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
now I regret because that was when the tickets were like $20, and I was like $200. So, yeah.
That's crazy. You still on short sweet one or just a new one?
Still short and sweet.
Did he miss my dress her last year?
Oh yeah.
He looked so good.
Oh, I forget. Benny was Sabrina, Jake Sheen was Chapel, and there
Was it boyfriend was Charlie XCX?
Maybe it was that. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, he looked so good. Jake Sheen really is everywhere.
Yes, he
Playing
is.
Radio City Music Hall too. I was like, oh my god. What is he? He does a podcast live basically.
I think so, yeah. And then he's at the AMAs with that Jake Sheen, so
God,
yeah,
he's
he's everywhere. He's booked.
everywhere. 5 minutes. Alex Earl said something that someone asked him like, who would you want to be on with you? And she Jake Sheen.
I can see that. I think Jake Sheen would probably want to. I think
Win the whole thing.
I kind of think.
You called it. You called him early on this podcast. He was gonna blow up.
Oh yeah, it's one of our first episodes. But I mean, he was also like already nominated for like Creator of the Year, or he was already like the headliner at VidCon or something. So it didn't take
Wow.
much to be
Okay,
like.
that doesn't take much to be.
Yeah,
Joey
to be like,
Graceffa was headliner. Jake and Johnny. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes,
okay.
legends only.
Legends only. Where are the girls? Where's the girl headliners? They don't exist, I guess.
I think. I don't know who's going this year, but I feel like Brittany Brosnan must have been, and like Drew Apollo. I feel like they must have been. Like,
Really?
at
I
some
mean, that
point.
would make sense. I just don't remember them being on like the.
I remember the last video I went to was 2018, and the big ones were Emma Chamberlain,
Oh, right.
Brainrot, David Dobrik.
Because Bretman's still big, but he's like pretty to himself.
Honestly, and that's the secret. I feel like he figured it out.
No, for sure. You're like living in this nice Hawaiian mountain.
Yeah,
your hot
it's-
boyfriend. Just
Has everything figured out. He's hot, boyfriend's hot, beautiful house, chickens,
yeah.
lovely family, has nieces and
Oh,
nephews.
yeah. Just minding his own business.
Comes out here for a little brand deal, goes back, or he comes out to get a little boo-boo with Mr. Reaction. Like I
Did
love
he get
it.
one? Are they friends?
Yeah, they buy the boo-boos together. I mean, it was a couple months ago I saw, but yeah, they went. I remember they came and him, Alicia, and Remy went around buying the boo-boos. I was like, this sounds like a perfect life.
Yeah, it really does. She just got her. I screenshotted all of the time she got sponsored by Domino's in the past year. She got her 12. At least the ones I counted were at least 12 Domino's. And you know what? You know how I know now? Just before I even called me upset, everyone tags me. Because she just had one come out on Saturday, and Go to the one.
dead.
It's like 3,000 at Trisha Paytas comments. Like,
I'm dead.
and it's literally her just eating pizza. Like, I want a snack. I'm eating Domino's today. I was like, how
I
much are
need
you
to
getting
know
paid?
How many she like was in the coffee shop? Like how many videos?
Oh my god,
she
I could
was.
just see it being like a year. In my head, I think she's getting like $1 million for like all these posts. She's just posting nonstop, and it's so crazy. And it's not really her brand. She does cooking, and she's very healthy. So the Domino's kind of came out of nowhere, but I can eat more Domino's again. I'm like, oh my god, how many times? And it does look so good. And every time I want to eat that pizza, and I restrain myself. It's not. I really think I'm boycotting. I love Domino's, but I think I have to boycott it someday. It's actually just so sad. Because it's not just her, it's like literally every random influencer is like, check out the new Domino's. I was like, that's crazy. I want to know what the talks are. You know there's talks. Because I've written people because I used to work at Target, like marketing, and we always bring your name up. And then someone would always like, no, she's too controversial, whatever. So I was like, I know it's somewhere it's been brought up. I'm like, just like, no. I really think it's a bad thing. In my opinion. They don't want people to be like, oh, look like Trisha can eat Domino's, you know? Whatever. They should have catered more to those people. That's who eats pizza. Fatties. Oh my god. By the way, meat greets are so funny when people come up. They're like, and people will literally like, refer to themselves as fatties, and it takes me like aback for a second. Like, you ever need a fatty? I was like, what? Because I always think they say baddie. I was like, what? Because I'm a fatty right here. I was like, oh my god. Like, it's kind of jarring when people call themselves that. I should probably stop. Because that's a lot to call yourselves fatties.
I'm so dead to see your
But
impact.
I know, that part. I'm so sorry. Shout out St. Louis, the factory for having actual white chairs on my show. They're the biggest chairs. There's like butt size these at the show. And just the only person at the huge chair.
Oh, like an audience.
Yeah.
I hate a tiny seat in the audience.
We had that once at the Harris at the Donny out. Now we sit in the booth, but oh my god, those like little ones like that are just so tight. I can't. I really couldn't fit. That was 2021. I was before I had kids. I could not fit in those. They were so uncomfortable. My butt was squishing out. It's crazy. They can't fit your seats. If I get a residency, I'll make sure Resorts Las Vegas puts in extra wide seats for everybody, just so you can sit crisscross if you're extra tall. Because that is.
You're making them do their entire like.
Yeah, that's a
theater.
requirement. Actually, most of you make these pink seats for my residency. Everyone can sit in these seats. It wouldn't be that bad, actually. I don't know.
But then you fit less people.
I only need 40 people at my residency. That's why for Jane had a chip at her
Oh,
residency.
that's weird.
Yeah, the capacity is even in the others, there's like 500 people. It's even bigger. But
Yeah, especially
you're
if
from
it's every night.
Yeah. We could have 200 people.
Yeah.
Make it intimate. Here we go. Me and the
Hopefully it'll
They're still gonna hang around.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, this one we make Linda a little boo over there. Oh, the check. Someone wrote this check to me too. $1 manifesting check for a Netflix
I
special.
love.
I was going to say comedy. I was like, well, maybe like a sing special or something, but comedy special is crazy. Me doing stand up. I like the manifestation though. That was good. It was so funny. It's just a little recognition. It's a giant check. We need to put like little cards so I know who is bringing what. But then people try to claim it, they'll email me, but actually I was the one that sent you. But then like 20 people email me, I'm like,
Which one is the
actually
real
sent it?
one?
Yeah, like I made that for you, and I was like, prove it. Is there a cobra sounds on your shirt?
I purposely like not saying anything because I love seeing where your mind goes from like as you try to fill the dead air. I'm like, what is she gonna bring up next?
Exactly, I know. Just looking around the room. There's
Just
a
making
cobra.
observations. Oh, the boo-boo.
The boo-boos.
Oh, a check. Oh, a snake shirt.
I don't even look. I never see. I come in and Moses sets everything
I'm
up.
so dead. I'm so
I'm like, what's
dead.
behind me? What's
I
around?
love it.
Oh my god. Also just my pelvic bone feels like it could bust at any moment. Let me know if you've had this during pregnancy. Anybody out there? My pelvic bone feels like it's crushed. Like when I'm like to stand up and when I walk on it, it literally feels like it's about
Is
to
this the
break.
first time you've felt that during?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm like scared. It happened like it just feels painful. It's so weird. Just sitting. That's why I keep like adjusting. It's so weird. It feels like it's broken.
The bone starts moving to get ready for it.
I guess I had a little bit of that before, but this one is like intense. That's like my friend brought it to her. She knew. She had it too. Actually, she had a boy too. So it's like, boy, this is like.
watch them?
Wait, yes, I remember getting really skinny. I don't know why. So did she become a vampire before she gave birth?
No, she became a vampire like right after the baby was born.
She would have died.
Yeah, she would have died. So that's what saved her by turning her.
Oh, okay, so it's kind of cute. It's like, okay, I have to do it now.
Yeah.
What did they think though when they had sex? Like, did they know they were gonna have a vampire baby? Like, what did they think the vampire and human would be?
My Twilight plot hole was, if he's a vampire, how does he get hard? Because the blood has to go into the penis. I literally,
That
since I
is
read the
so
book in high school, I was like,
true.
wait, how can he get hard if he's a vampire? Like, how does he get erect? Because the
Wow.
blood has to go.
Did you ever Google it?
I guess I should. Let me see.
See what people say, what the theories
How
are.
did Edward Cullen get a boner?
Yeah, because
Okay.
like they were always doing it.
Oh, how did Edward Cullen get hard? Is the
Oh
first thing
my
that comes
god,
up.
everyone else had the same thought.
So be careful what drinks you.
Oh yeah, just your computer gets viruses.
Oh, okay. It says, E! Online in an article. It's related to vampire physiology and their unique biology. Essentially, vampire blood and venom, particularly venom, are what drive this. So I guess venom goes into. Oh, venom runs through his veins instead of blood. So I guess venom just goes in. But then isn't she?
That's what I'm saying. What were they expecting? She should have actually died after having sex with him, you know?
Yeah, she's getting like
poison.
vampire venom into her.
Wow.
uterus.
Yeah. Oh, Stephanie Meyer.
Look at this statement.
Actually, though, 'cause, like what?
Can
That's-
vampires?
I guess it's fantasy. I guess vampires are real. What's
How
right there?
did Edward Cullen?
Glitter. It's sparkly everywhere.
Everything just comes down to vampire physiology. It says vampire physiology combined with human sperm.
Doesn't make things up.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Makes my heart. I'm just like, yeah.
Still love Twilight, but that is
Same.
Yeah, I just can't think too hard about these.
No, but it's good you do. Question the system.
Even when I was reading it in high school, I was like, wait. I guess kind of related. They announced the Harry Potter cast, the little
I
kids, and I'm
know.
scared for those kids. I hope you have
I
a nice.
know. That's what I was saying. I'm like, it's kind of sad because, like, obviously, if the opportunity you want to take it.
And I'm sure those kids probably don't know what J.K. Rowling is up to, right? They're freaking like 10 years old.
I
feel like
know.
they wouldn't know.
And then as parents, you're like, oh, I didn't get this opportunity. But it is a tough one because she is so much evil. And it's just like, I don't know.
I know. And like, I don't want the kids to, be traumatized. So
You know,
like,
people,
want
yeah,
to do
people
well
probably
with
already are
that.
being mean to them. You know what I mean? Like, why would you do this? Why would you do this? The show should just not be made. I really
I agree. I think
implore
the
them to
show-
stop it.
I think it's too late.
Who's
but
doing it?
Max or HBO Max now.
I don't know. Yeah.
I know. I'm a little worried. Actually very worried for these kids. But it just doesn't make sense to me because the other movies are like almost 20 years old, I guess, from the first one.
Yeah.
But they still hold up really well. And like, if we're gonna do anything with Harry Potter, why not just make a new story? Because they did the whole Harry Potter theme like maybe a year or 2 years ago, and it was a new story. It wasn't like Harry Potter, but it was Hogwarts.
Wait, what do you mean? There was a new book or what?
There was like a video game that was like all new, like Hogwarts lore and stuff. And it was a really, really popular game. It was like the best-selling game of like 2023, I think. It sold millions of copies. So why not like make a new Hogwarts story? Why are you redoing the movie? Like how?
But it's a TV series.
It's a TV series, and every season it's 1 year.
Maybe they put more from like the books that didn't make the movies.
That's kind of what they're saying because
Yeah.
it's like probably like 8 hours versus 2 hours.
Yeah,
But
more
it's like,
details.
how much more than me? I don't know. Like I feel like that's this.
Yeah, I also think just like J.K. Rowling should just be Hogwarts. Let's just make a new school. You know what I mean? Let's go to a different wizarding school. Let's do Wizards of Waverly Place as a remake. You know, like something
Well,
else.
they did that already, but
Did they? Did it flop?
and they just got to season 2.
No way! Congrats! I didn't know that. Selena's in it.
She is producing it, and she's like in it like 2 episodes,
Okay.
but it's mostly David's Henry, the guy who played her brother.
Oh,
the older
right.
brother.
Good for him.
Yeah.
He's probably so happy too.
To have a job, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when that's like your role, then it comes back. Like,
You're like, I'm set.
oh,
Yeah.
Fuller House, Candace Cameron was probably like, thank God, you know.
Literally, yeah. Well, I guess she still has lifetime money, but I'm sure everyone else was
That's
like,
true.
yeah.
Maybe she has it right. Didn't she like super Christian or something like that?
Yeah, she's
Is she anti JoJo or JoJo's anti her?
I think she called out JoJo, and then Candace clapped back at JoJo. I mean, I think JoJo called out Candace Cameron Bure, and then Candace Cameron Bure clapped back at JoJo.
What did Candace Cameron Bure say?
I think she just. Let me see what the clap back was.
I didn't know she clapped back.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I didn't know she got anything. I thought JoJo's like, oh, it came first. Just Candace Cameron.
Yeah, they had a public feud. They went back and forth.
That's embarrassing for Candace.
I know, especially because this was 2022.
Oh
so
my
JoJo
God.
was like 19.
Oh
so
my
it's even
god,
worse,
embarrassing. A little 19-year-old lesbian you're coming for. That's so sad.
Yeah.
Not they probably get along.
Oh.
Just bragging. Her whole argument is like it should be a man and a woman. And it's like, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Maybe they can be friends.
I think JoJo would still be like, you know, she's still for the gays, I think. Like, she's her
Her
roots are
caption
still,
today was
yes.
there. She like posted me on Friday. I was like, oh, not this much.
She's
You know
like,
what I
guys,
mean?
I'm taking a step back. Can you imagine? Oh my god.
Provoking any allyship.
I mean,
That's crazy.
you can't fully lose JoJo. You
No,
can't.
no, she is gay.
Yes.
Forever and ever, no matter.
Oh, she's gay.
Yeah.
Same. And I wish it was a normal guy.
Ah.
You know, like he's like a straight
Benson
21-year-old. You're so
They'd be good.
right. JoJo and Benson Boone would be tea.
Sheer jumpsuits.
I feel like JoJo could probably flip, no?
Definitely, she's a flipper. He definitely down to name his daughter Freddie.
Yeah, you're
You know?
so loves Queen.
Loves Queen. That's
Wait,
the match.
I feel like you're onto something. That is.
And he's like in his 20s, right?
Yes, I
Love
think he's
it.
like 22.
Oh, Benson Boone is 22? No
I think
way.
so.
27.
22. He was born in
He's
2002.
22?
Yes.
Wow, so perfect match for them.
It's perfect.
Oh my god. What? That's crazy. I thought he was like so older.
No, he's 22.
He's kind of killing it for 22.
No, honestly, yes.
Okay, I love them together.
Me too. I think this JoJo. Let's revisit. Let's.
Yeah.
That's the perfect match.
We support the teen journey that you're on, but let's find a different one.
Crazy.
Not a 32-year-old Love Island star. Who's next? Harry Jowsey? You know what I mean? It's like, no.
How old is Harry Jowsey? I feel like
He's
he is-
30
Oh,
something.
like a-
Oh, is he?
Because,
like
yeah,
dating
look
her
like
brother.
siblings.
He's 28, so I guess that's a little bit more.
Okay,
But
we'll
yeah,
stay
they do
away.
look a little. Because Harry Jowsey loves letting celebrities DMs, and then he goes on his podcast and be like, yeah, I slid into their DMs and I didn't get a response.
Oh my
Obviously.
god, Harry Jowsey, stop. He needs to be stopped.
So I feel like he'll be like, yeah, I tried to slide into the DMs and she didn't respond. He says that about everyone. He's like, yeah, I DM'd Sabrina Carpenter. Yeah,
Yeah,
Nick
what do you
Fox.
think?
Like,
Why would they ever respond to you? Oh, me with Walton Goggins and everyone else. And Zac Efron.
Justin Bieber.
And Justin Bieber. I guess I am. Me and Harry Jowsey are too similar.
At least you're coming out as a AI wanting to collaborate.
Yeah,
He's
definitely
like,
interviewer. Yeah. Oh, definitely not sliding DMs like that. Sometimes I think about that, but that's why my profile I have like married, mother of two. You know what I mean? I should put at. It's always funny when people put like married to and then they add the person they're married to. I was like, okay, I guess I could. I don't know. That's weird. It's kind of giving free promo to Moses over there. Married at Moses Hackman. It's kind of cute, I guess. I really like your bio says like it says something like now like at Just Church Pod, and I love that.
Oh yeah,
I love that.
because I wanted to make it a little bit more. Well, I added a business email in there, so I'm like, I should.
I like it. No, I love it because it's like the Just Church Pod Instagram is lacking. So I love that you like tagged it. I was like, I put it too, but I'm like sometimes even me, I'm like,
care,
yeah.
yeah.
I was like, I like it though. We're trying to make it more.
Yeah.
I just never know what to post.
I know. Well, once you get back into the guest era and stuff too, guest stuff,
Yeah.
so that'll help. We just never take photos ourselves. Because by the time we
We
finish,
should.
I know we just kind of forget. Kind of.
I'm gonna get back to Instagram.
Yeah. We'll get there. The air tourism is still there, and
That's
then
true.
yeah,
We'll get
get a
back to
second
it.
baby to come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Guys.
Yeah, we were doing like Chapel of Bowen. We were manifesting so much more.
Yeah.
Oh, you did like Deadpool. That's what
Oh
Cat's Eye
yeah, that's
one.
what we did outside. Well, it was just a little too small, so
It's too good.
yeah. It's the size up is what. Yeah.
That's the name of a show. If we did an overcompensating, it should be called Size Up. We should make a show together about like being fat as kids. You're skinny now, but that
No,
was such a
but,
good
yeah.
show. Is like when the one person gets like skinny and the other person stays fat. It's kind of like Heavyweights and
funny, so I want her to do like a comedy.
But Meet the Parents, is that a comedy? That's like your dad's comedy, you know what I mean? My dad loves Meet the Parents. He thinks it's hilarious.
I have a memory watching it as like a baby, and I feel like I must have liked it whenever I watched it, but I don't
think it
know if
wouldn't
I
hold up.
understood.
I remember liking it as a kid too. I think that was like the only funny movie that came out. Like, it's so funny. Then you watch it now and it's like, it's a little much.
But I don't know. I think I trust Ariana, especially saying what she did with Wicked. Like, you know, she any like change to like her and Cynthia were in there, but like, no, this. So I feel like for Meet the Parents too, she'd be like, that's not fun. I feel like she'd be honest, but you know, let's go back to the writer.
So, I don't
trust
know.
her. I don't think Ariana's ever been in anything that's like quality-wise bad.
My cat. That one which had the voice like that.
At the time though, that show was everything.
Should I clean my feet?
Okay,
Like
well,
that's,
that's wasn't her fault.
okay, but that's what I'm saying.
But
I
also,
mean,
she didn't have the agency she has now, because now she's
Okay,
Ariana
okay.
Grande, you know.
I hope so. They said that she was going to be married into the family to the son of Ben Stiller and Terry, characters. And they said the son was going to be played by Adam Marco.
Oh, really? I didn't see that part.
Yeah,
Okay,
well, that
word.
was rumored. I mean, it hasn't been
Love
confirmed.
that.
Yeah, Ben
Yeah, love
Stiller, I
that.
love it.
I kind of want them to be that. Like, got married to Ariana. I can see them being cute together, actually.
Oh, like the Owen Wilson type in the first movie. Like, this like
Yes.
blonde guy. It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
He is so cute. He's my favorite. I do. Benny. We call him Benny or Benito. I don't know. He's Benny Drama, but his name's Benito Skinner. And I love Benito. It gives me like Benicio, like Del Toro. Like I love that name.
It is a good
Kid,
name.
Benito. That's a good name.
Benito drama.
Benito.
It is actually.
Is it?
Wait, that's
Because
actually
isn't
such a good
Bonita
name.
like beautiful? Like Bonita is like beautiful girl.
But Benita is not. Bonito is.
Benito.
Benito, yeah.
Anyways, Bonito.
Like, Ito, when you add Ito, he's like little, like, yeah. Whenever they added it, yeah.
What did they add it to?
My family calls me Judy from Austin Jr. So they're like, you know, but they do it with like the food. But yeah.
Bonito?
Yeah.
We never even talked about this. I actually met your brother at.
Oh yeah! Oh my god!
That was so crazy.
It was funny.
So surreal. Like, you guys are so different.
Yeah, my brother and my sister-in-law brought my nephews to Elvis's party. Originally supposed to be me and Darian with the kids, but then Darian got sick, so then it was just me, and my sister-in-law. My brother was going to stay home, but then the younger one, that's Malibu's age, he had a little meltdown, so
Oh.
only go. My brother went up with
We
them.
We know that.
It was a whole thing, but once they got there, they had so much fun.
Yeah, it was so cute. And we know your sister-in-law because we've seen her in class before.
Yes.
So I was just like, oh my god, it's so cool. It was just so weird because it's like you talk about your family, but then you see family, and you're just like, oh my god, and they're so like, I don't know if the word is like normal, but in a good
They're
way.
very- yeah, they're
it's
just-
like my brother, just very like normal.
Yeah, like my sister-in-law is a little bit online. She leaves like has Instagram, but my brother has nothing. Even in high school, college, he never had social media ever.
That was my brother too.
He's so offline.
Nothing
It
ever.
was crazy. But my sister-in-law was very cute. She's like, "Fix it, oh, nice." And I was like,
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
so she's like
friends.
plugged in.
A little,
See,
yeah.
my brother would have no idea.
At least millennial stuff. You know,
Oh,
it's like
I
girls next door.
love.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so
But my
funny.
brother had no idea. He doesn't even really watch TV. He watches like even when he was younger, like and he was like the cool, like he skated, he did sports, like he was like the popular guy. But he always watched like History Channel as like a teen college.
That's so funny. You're closest in age, don't you two? That came, yeah.
Yeah.
He looked cool. He seemed cool. He seemed like just a cool dad.
Yeah, he's
and
like very dad, chill vibes. Yeah.
it's so funny to see, yeah, you guys together because it's almost like you weren't related, but you were. It's so funny.
We only share a mom, so I don't know somewhere.
Well, me and my sister only share a mom, and we're
that's
pretty
true. You
close.
guys look very alike, but
Well, you look somewhat alike. It was more just like the actions.
tall, like skinny, and he's like his whole vibe. I mean, he's
Yeah.
like literally the stereotypical California skater guy.
Yeah, it was interesting to see. I loved the.
He called my mom after, and he's like, yeah, like she's just like she's normal. Like she's just so cool. They live at like such a nice house, but like she's just a very normal person. Like and he's like a skater, like and my mom was like telling me this. I'm like, oh my god.
That's so cute.
Yes.
Oh, I love that. We do get mom very normal. We definitely eat Kraft mac and cheese in this house. You know what I mean? That's so funny. He was really nice. He was really, yeah, that was really cool. Does he know like what you do? Like he knows you post podcasts?
Kind of, but I don't think he knows.
Gets it,
Yeah,
yeah.
same as like when your family asks. It's like,
Oh
very
yeah,
odd.
very that. Yeah, my brother came to a show in Austin, and I was like the first one he's ever come to. Which is like,
Yeah, I think my sister-in-law got it. I guess she's on the Greek email list, so when you're playing the Greek, she's like, Trisha playing the Greek? I was like, yeah.
I love that. My brother always does stuff like that too. He's always like, oh, you're on
It's so
SNL.
funny.
But can you attest to the fact that there were people at the party?
Oh, yeah.
People, and I don't really like try to comment 'cause I really don't care that much, but there was like maybe a handful, like 5 comments on our birthday photos. It's like, wow, all this and no one shows up. And I was like, first of all, people did. We take our photos at 9 a.m., an hour before people come. So we just want to make sure we get our photos. I'm very stressed about photos. Like I get so stressed that we will not get family photos when we do like fun things like Easter and stuff. So we do it beforehand. And I don't post other people's kids. So I was trying like not to like whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I gave links to everybody, like here's pictures, but there were. That's why I posted happy birthday of everyone single week. Just so you know, there was people like here, which I don't know why I care that much. I shouldn't care. Honestly, I would do it just for pictures, but it just was like people are so weird sometimes. So I think Darmon just had a birthday, and he filmed everybody saying happy birthday to him instead of being filmed. And he said that he's like 41 years to figure out I should be filming this way, and you should. Then it's all there to cheer you on. We did not get the invite to Darmon. I really want to go to a Darmon party. He has kids around our kids' age, and he's friends with all the funny people. He had a 90s theme party.
I know it's because of
Trish talks.
Yeah.
We never got to that either. The Trish talks of, we're supposed to go to the Hunger Games audition.
Oh, yes, we will be auditioning for a Ballad of Songbird. Wait, no, not Sunrise on the Reaping.
Where's the deadline? Because I think we're going to miss it.
No. Let me see.
I feel like it's always quick. You always have to be like the first one to get it in. Joey reposted his.
Damn, did he?
Yeah, and everyone's like, oh, this is going to hate. You should repost yours just as you were 10 years ago.
One minute. I know, I honestly should. It had to be open plus 1 minute. It doesn't say. It says open auditions are here 4 days ago, so I think it's still going.
Okay, let's make one. I feel like we're going to run out
It's
tonight.
25% acting ability, 25% charisma, and 50% thematic relevance to the picture is what it says. Like motion pictures. So I guess if we just cosplay, I think we can figure it out.
Who am I going to be? Who are you going to be? And
What scene are we gonna do? I really don't know. I guess we can do. My favorite is, and I've made Darian make this one once before. Is from the first movie when Peeta's about to eat some of those berries, and she goes, "Peeta, no, that's Nightlock, Peeta. You'll be dead in a minute." That's so great for you. That's what she does,
so
and she
good.
whacks the berries out of
Why
his
don't you
hand.
just film you guys doing that next time?
Well, you have to be in it too. I feel like if we have the best chance as a group.
As a group?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, send me a scene. We can try. I don't know if I full cosplay and my belly. I can't bend
Well,
over.
send us a
Black
pictures.
shirt. That's what she wears.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. We can look. I know we should have done the day we had our full cosplays on, but
But we didn't know back then. I guess we should have recruited a scene that day.
hey,
Yeah.
Mitch.
Oh, yeah, you should.
I think it's like that.
Yeah.
Maybe one where she's like passed out or something. Like Deborah Vance. Everything's Deborah Vance. She's passed out too. I love that. Just make jokes around it.
I feel like we'll get it. Like, if we actually do it, I think we'll be in
I
there.
don't think so. What if you want to be an extra? Would you? Because it's like you're just sitting around all day.
No, but you have famously been in an extra role in Modern Family. And that's like, so iconic. It
Okay.
still gets brought up to this day.
But
so.
I just waited around for like 10 hours. I had nothing else to do back then for 10 hours. You know what I mean? Like, could you imagine just sitting around for like 12 hours waiting for your one little part where you're not even talking?
It's like me having a key. Who isn't it? Oh, me and what's her name? What's her name? Elle Fanning. Me and Elle Fanning have a key in the trailer and be like, oh, girl, what is this key?
I don't think you're going to be in Al Fanning's trailer. I think we're going to be in picnic tables with thousands of other people. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think... Yeah, that would be sick. But I think we're going to be sweating somewhere. It doesn't sound... I don't know. If they asked you to be in it, would you be in it?
Yes.
As an extra?
Yeah. I don't know what to be though. I think I'm too big to be one of the starving capitals. So, I mean, one of the starving districts. So it'd have to be the capital, I guess.
No, you're so you're interesting. I know we're not talking about you're just skinnier right now. You really
I'm
are.
not.
Every time I see you, I'm like, oh my god. I'm a little shocked actually. Giving Bella
Love
Twilight.
that. I wish.
No, you look great. You look good. You definitely could be starving. The children. What is it? Where are they from? The cap. Districts,
Just
yeah.
one of the districts, yeah.
Well, the capital is also starving. You said, right? Don't they? Oh no, they're not starving. They just
They
eat
eat
pills.
too much. Yeah, they can grow up. I guess they
What?
I don't know. It's overconsumption.
Yes.
That's the three they describe in the Bible.
Oh, okay. It's a very religious episode with Candace Cameron.
What else?
That. I feel like we had a lot of Jesus talk this episode.
I
Maybe
think we
not.
just talked about I love you, Jesus.
I love you, Jesus. Righteous gemstones. I guess that's in my head.
Yes. Well, great transition.
Do they have Jesus for gays? Gays for Jesus?
Like a special
Like a
group?
group? Yeah.
I'm sure there's like an official like Catholic or Christian gay group. There
I've
must
seen them
be.
at Pride.
There was Megan at Pride. And that's pretty close to Jesus.
I did see that. I did see that. Yes, the Megan bots. They look scary. They scare me. I hope it's still happening. I don't know when ours is supposed to happen, but
The Smash Junket isn't for a couple of weeks, so
okay. I think that's what it is. I think it's like a press junket now. It was we were supposed to be here. I think it's a press junket. It's just like, what am I gonna go like interview Megan at a press junket? I just go sit in there and be like, hi. Well, I guess they probably because they program. They probably have to program.
yeah. You can't waste cosplay, so
It's been in there forever because I thought she was gonna be here like a month ago, so I've been having cosplay.
story of our lives.
I know. So I have a Chapel Road one in there from like when she filmed Olivia Rodrigo, and it's so little now because I was gonna wear. I think I'm gonna wear that day. Oh my god, I can't even fit like one thigh in there. I was like, no. It happens. I can cosplay the maid and then I don't fit into
It'll come back.
it. My body or Chapel?
Oh, your body, but
Yeah.
maybe both.
Maybe both. Chapel Road's so funny. She's like the Rainbow Virgin now, where it's just kind of a funny thing to think about. Like maybe the next time she does a podcast rounds, you know. That makes a thing. Okay, maybe. Leave Michelle doing Pink Pony Club at her show. I was like, okay, stealing my nachos. I think ours is better.
Oh
Her
my
show.
god. What is she? Is she performing like a medley of things or something? What does she do?
Yeah, she does like a request hour. Like she literally just like one
That's
song.
so funny.
Because someone's like, Run Joy Run. And she's like, not that one. Like she's just very like just takes random requests from people.
Okay, love that.
That's my favorite song she sings. And she's like, I will not do it. That's the worst song. When people ask for that, I was like, first of all, that's what's requesting. I love it. Tony, please don't. It wasn't this song. We mean so much to me. Daddy, please don't. We're gonna get married. Just 2 minutes. Do you remember that, Glee?
No. Which episode?
What? Are you serious? It's like so iconic because like Rachel Berry is like the 3 guys are all in it and they don't know it. She has them all in the music video. Like it starts off with Puck being like the bad boy in leather, and then it changes into like Finn, like he starts singing, but none of them know. They all start looking at each other and they're like, what the f- we're in it too? And then Jessie is in it at the very end, so they're all like, what the hell? So basically she had all 3 of these guys like pining over in the music video, and then they get pissed, and that's when they sing turn around every now and then, and they're all like facing her, and then she like does ballet with Jessie, and
I don't remember this at all.
that is like the only Glee episode that's like worth watching. Did we watch it? Did we see it? It's so good. It's like all production. It's like a production music video that she shows in class, and everyone's like, and even Mr. Chu was like, "Is that Rachel?" That was like really weird. And then they get pissed, all 3 of the guys, and they all like leave her. But basically, all 3 guys have a crush on Rachel this episode, like Puck, Finn, and Jessie. They're all like pining over her. God,
I
make
don't
Glee
remember
over there.
I didn't. I have never went back to watch it though. I only watched it.
But that one I remembered from day one. Like I just remember being like, I wish I was hearing that video. Like it was such a good song. That's crazy. Oh my god, that's actually insane. Okay, I don't even know who you are anymore. That's so good. It's like on my
Was that
playlist.
season 2? Was Jessie? Was that
Season 1, so maybe 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Must have been only 2 or 3 because
Okay, take legal there.
I know. Actually,
Jesus.
I don't know what happens. Like truly, I like stopped watching after like Finn and the. Because then I saw bits and pieces when she was like in New York with like
Yeah.
Adam Lambert and Demi Lovato, and I was like, I'm just like,
Yeah, I did lose the plot. Miata.
was that supposed to be like Juilliard or what was it? Yeah, I was like. Rest in peace. Well, show.
And some pieces.
That is sad. That is sad. Okay, let's move on from that.
Transition.
Transition to.
King Charles.
I
hate
didn't know
to
there was
say-
an update on this. I see
We-
Caleb Ballas could be canceled.
Oh, I'm excited for that.
That is-
But what is this? Okay, this is my plea. Please, can editor editor, everyone, turn that around with a quickness. I can't wait 2 months for this Kayla episode. I can't. We gotta get this up to the
That
quickness.
part.
Okay, y'all, let's approve the edit. Let's get it edited, approve the edit.
That is.
Let's expedite the turnaround.
Yes, I
Okay?
agree. That one should have been out like the next day.
Yes.
They literally should have had the editor be like tomorrow. 'Cause that
Yes.
is like. I mean, Kayla hasn't. I don't know if she's been asked, but she doesn't choose to. I know she really loves Tana, so maybe that's why. But yeah, I'm so
Yeah,
curious.
because
to
she's
see
talked
it.
with Jacob Sartorius on her own podcast
Yeah.
about it, but she was pretty few of it. I mean, she's kind of dragged him a little bit, but I feel like, especially if Paige is in the mix, I feel like Paige will definitely block her.
Yeah. Like, I'm so. That's what I love about this podcast. Go either way. It could be amazing or it could be.
You
just-
never know. You
But I think they know that too. I think they know it's a little bit of a. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's chaos over there, really. Are they gonna like each other this week? Are they not? But we watch. You can be entertained better than all these boring
I know,
podcasts.
these things stir the pot,
They stir
for
the
better
pot.
or worse.
Like, what is happening this week? What did James Charles do? I haven't seen him. He's
Well,
blocked
we just
everywhere.
haven't talked.
Right.
We talked about a little bit on Patreon, but we didn't get to talk about his reaction to the AMAs last week.
Oh,
Which is still on
right.
the top of my mind because it actually made me so annoyed. So James Charles was at the AMAs.
Yes.
Fans were very confused about it. I'm gonna say fans. I would say the people were
Yeah.
confused about it. And there was memes going around, like videos of James riding on the carpet, and people were tweeting, "Wow, not seeing Amber Flash."
Yeah.
And James suddenly knows how to respond with the quickness because he instantly clapped back and posted on his, I guess he started on his TikTok, I guess, is where the post came from. He did a little green screen showing that tweet and then showing all his Getty images, and showing different news places that posted.
Giving me at my birthday party. I was his birthday party. Look, there are people. There were people.
Very bad. Yeah, she's like, actually, there's 50 photos, and look here, I posted here, here, and here. It's like, girl, relax. Like,
Yeah.
so he was very proud of that fact that he posted it everywhere, and he was very much clapping back. And even in his comments, like his first comeback to TikTok after the back with Kayla was him celebrating his 26th birthday and stuff. And anytime he gets like a little sassy comment, he's in the mix, like clapping back and trying to have a and like it's not working.
It's not cute anymore. You're not a
No.
cute little 21-year-old that we feel sorry for. You're a grown man, like siding with like literal convicted abusers over a 20-year-old girl like on acquaintance and downplay. It's like there's nothing cutesy about you. There's nothing cutesy about a clapback. At this point, you're kind of just a monster, and there's not really anything cutesy about it. Part 2, Gabby, featuring James Charles.
Even Gabby has standards.
That's so true. Right. I don't want to put them together. You're right.
He got asked, who invited you? And he clapped back, American Music Awards, how's your couch? Again, not really that esteemed of an invite.
Yeah.
And then there was one comment that said they can never make me like you. And he said, oh no, whatever will I do? Crying emoji, praying emoji. Another one said, I'm in enemy territory. He responded, then leave, babe. Heart emoji. And yeah, he just keeps talking back, and I'm like, listen, you either have to like filter your comments,
Yeah.
hire someone to just delete them, or just take it. I think trying to clap back and trying to make yourself seem like you're so cool and you're so above it, and your comments are so petty. It's like, no.
No,
What you,
you
did
care.
was actually terrible. You displayed a lack of morality. Like
Yeah.
what you did was morally bankrupt. It's not like people are just bullying you unfairly. It's like you are actually terrible.
And took no accountability, so people are like, let's keep harassing this person because you are awful and you don't want to admit that you're awful.
Yeah, so you either have to like take it or just delete it, but trying to like have a key and be like, look how fierce I am clapping you back. It's like,
No.
it's not like a petty thing. It's not like someone's making fun of your outfit or something.
Well,
Well, they are, but it's not, they're not making fun of it because, and like, I think you're a victim. Like,
No.
it just comes across like he's trying to play the victim, like clapping back.
it's just
and
like
stuff.
when someone is like just an awful person and their ugly like oozes out. You know what I mean? That's what it is. So when people are like saying, ew, jump scare, it's because you're protruding that. It's not like you're unattractive looking. It's just the ugly comes out. You know what I mean? And everyone's like,
Yes, and it's like, you're gonna be dunked on because with your actions and what you did. Like, you made your bed, you got it late, and like, you flew out this guy that you knew, at the very least, you knew did something horrible to a girl that you aren't acquainted with, collaborated
Yeah.
with. So, gotta just take it. Like, why are you trying to say around a key with us as if it's like money and then you're taking like ownership? Like, I get the whole playbook. I know exactly what he's doing with the PR of it all. Like, he's like on top, he's reclaiming the narrative, he's backing back. You lost that privilege to do that because it's not like silly, petty drama. It's like something really serious. Yeah. Yeah, we're losing the plot that like he literally was giving PR tips to someone who almost killed his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
we're
so
truly
disgusting.
lost. He was literally giving the crisis PR handbook to this guy.
Yeah, and talking to him after, like, he, like, him trying to, like, reach out to her and all stuff like that. These girls just essentially, well, if you look at other platforms, the comments do eat them up. Like, you know what I mean? That's the only saving grace I have. It's like, oh, thank God. Like, you know what I mean? I thought the world was just like, whatever. But when you see the comments, everyone's just like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And again, something currently happening now. Like, I hate when people are like, well, everyone's done something in the past. But this is, like, so current.
And then have a behavior because of his way for years.
Yeah. It's like,
6 years since my sister. So, and then there was another TikTok that came out of a girl who forwarded this like her about like donating money from his Paytas video to like his ED charity, and like he was like in her DMs going back and forth like, oh, like I'm a teacher, I can't donate money, and then he's like, I'm gonna talk to my team about this, and he's like, my team said it's actually not a good idea, but I'm gonna do this, and he was sending her all these screenshots, and then she came forward and was like, I think I'm being manipulated to like talk about positively about St. Charles, and you guys should know about this. Like, he's in my DMs trying to like get my advice on like charities, like charities. I also hate that too. It's like you only cared about victims when it affected your back and it was bad PR for you.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
Kayla was a victim, and she said in her video he didn't reach out until after he was getting exposed on TikTok. So her videos were already up. So you only cared, like you only checked in on her when it was bad PR for you.
and then still didn't donate. Well, okay, I get it. Yeah, you have bad PR. Let's donate now. Let's put all that 52 million views.
He did. He's sending the screenshots and then making the donation, and like he's sending like Amex receipts or whatever. And she's like, "Why are you sending me this? Like, you do this yourself. Like, why?"
But his team said it wasn't a good idea, but he did it anyways.
He was gonna stitch her TikTok of her calling him out, being like, "You have 52 million views. Like, you need this, you donate it."
Okay.
And he said his team advised him to not do that.
Do not stitch it.
To not stitch it or post about it himself because it would take attention. He's like, I don't want to take attention away from the victim all of a sudden.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Yeah, and then
the first step
so
to
he
do.
was like feeding her information the same way we would get you brought up.
Oh
We know
my
how that
God!
works.
It was like every little thing. I'm not putting on the show. I don't care about being your friend. But here's this. You don't know the truth. You don't know this. What's the truth? Well, I can't say it, but I just know that that's not the truth. And I was like, I hated it.
I know. So when this TikToker came and was like explaining, I'm like, I know exactly. Again, it's like the behind the scenes PR to get other people to like do the good press for him.
It's so weird. Like, nothing can make you look worse. So I think posting about you donating to a TV charity is like a little tiny step you could take. You know what I mean? You're so weird. But email another person about it. Like, they talk about it. Stop doing that. Stop the thing. But what you want to say out there, like, damn.
Yeah, just do it.
It's
like,
so weird.
You literally have nothing to. That's what I don't get. Like,
Literally nothing to
literally
lose.
nothing to lose. Like the people who hate you at this point have a lot of reasons to, not to turn around. So the least you could do is just like do decent things with
For
like
people
the
who do
money.
support you. So
Yes.
they could be like, wow, look, he did that. You know what I mean? Which is, again, better than nothing.
Yeah.
He literally, I'm trying to get messages from him, and like my skin would literally crawl. I'd be like, oh my God, no. Like, why did this person mess me? Because he would just like have the grossest like things. I was like, I tried to give him the doubt. I was like, okay, because like we were so dumb together, and I was like, I'm sorry for him. But then I was like, yeah. Then we like looked at it again. Anyone who's like in your DMs like that, trying to like convince you, or something. That's why I stopped like even DMing like drama time, like whatever. I guess you're but I would just like never DM people who didn't want me. Even at McIntyre, I was very like distant, not distant, but like just yeah. I never want to be like too friendly and be like she's trying to manipulate. I'm just making it doesn't matter. But I'm just saying like in general, I never want to be like yeah, because I think no matter what you could, especially when it comes to the media. And Adam McIntyre is the media. Yeah. So it's very much like anybody that can or anybody. I'm just very much even DJ who I love, but I sometimes when I always like DM her, I'm like love this, but I'm like okay, I'm trying to be too friendly to someone who could write something bad about me. I don't know. That's the title of this episode.
Yeah.
did it before that. I was like, I know it's just so long ago that you
I know the AMAs feel like so long ago, but literally just a week. Wow. Not a lot happened at the AMAs, but a lot happened in a week.
Yeah.
Should we end on Austin?
Yes. Yes, I want you because I have such strong feelings on saying we made a TikTok, but also our audience care. I feel like our audience never cared. Put them in the title. It's like,
I was more intrigued by the
Caller Daddy.
Tana involvement. Yeah, well, and Caller Daddy.
Oh.
But I thought the Reaper card, like, because it was a quick question in the Caller Daddy interview with Catherine about Tana, and then I saw people were leaving like Tana mean comments after that, and I was like,
how do they always do that? The girls are always the problem.
yeah. To me, it was like a really quick question that Alex Cooper asked about when Tana came forward and made a TikTok and was tweeting about being in a car with Jake Paul and Austin and being in the car. She was once in the car with Jake and Austin, and I guess there was like a stick in there or something. She got a FaceTime call about it, and she was getting asked about it from Austin and Catherine, and she just said that it was hers. No, it wasn't.
Oh, right, yeah.
I went back to watch like the videos from 3 years ago to get like the lore about this because I kind of forgot, to be honest. But I remember when Tana came out about this like 3 years ago, it wasn't like no one was upset for Catherine like back then because there was already cheating rumors and allegations going around. Like this was not groundbreaking news at all.
I think that's why she added to it. I think there was like a whole string of people coming forward to be like, he got me in Malibu. It was like that whole
And
thing.
people were showing different like snaps and
Yes,
DMs
it was
and
definitely
stuff.
out there, and so she's like adding to this narrative. Now she's like, okay, well, let me tell you my story.
Yes. And then granted, I think Tana even now, like, yeah, probably shouldn't have done that. She did delete that TikTok that she made about it, so I think at some point
Oh,
she's
so,
going
yeah, so she's mad about the TikTok. Catherine was mad about the TikTok they made more than the lying.
So yeah, she was kind of saying like, oh, Tana, I wish Tana had DM'd me before like she went and talked about this, which that part I do understand. I feel like, well, if it would have been better to like believe Catherine, like even if you were gonna make a TikTok, just giving her a heads up. That's why she was like blindsided by this. But then like, there's her comment section is as if Tana was the other woman, and I'm like, wait, you're totally losing the plot. Like, yeah, what she did was like kind of crappy, sure. Like she could have given Catherine a heads up, but she isn't the reason that Catherine stayed with Austin. Like there was dozens of girls coming forward with pretty good evidence. If Tana was like, yeah, if Tana was like, no, that wasn't my lip line or whatever, it wouldn't have changed anything.
Well, you did speculate or suggest that maybe someone on the Caller Daddy team wrote that question, because I was like, what a random question for
It's very
Alex Cooper to
specific.
ask.
Yeah, I'm sure there is a little messy gay over there that's like, ooh, Tana made this TikTok 2 years ago, you should ask about it.
Because I mean, this is like an interview that's like an hour, and it's like explosive. It's like the first one has like almost like 10 million views right now, so it's so explosive. I'm like, who threw the question that like Tana Mojo video from like 4 years ago?
It was very odd. And even like when Tana made that too, like I said, the narrative is already not good for Austin. So yeah, like in retrospect, it was crappy to do for Catherine, but she's not responsible for any. It's not like she had a part in the cheating that he was doing at all.
Yeah.
He was already doing it.
No, they literally just called her to be like, say it's yours. Like Austin set her up to be like, this is yours, right? It's like,
Yeah,
what?
and also too at that time, like she was still like in a weird, had like a weird friendship with like Jake Paul and stuff too. So
Yes, that was-
she was very much. Now she's kind of grown up and like come out of it a little bit, but like she was very much around these guys, just kind of going with the flow
Yeah,
and
of
whatever.
course, yeah.
Because the only reason she came out about this was, of all things, Bryce Hall was boxing Austin in his room, and the paparazzi was Team Bryce on God. So she was going hard.
Oh, that's so funny.
Just to support Bryce Hall, which can age like milk, so
yeah.
it all is bad. But so like, the comments really pissed me off, because I'm like, why are you acting as if Tana's like the opponent of like what went wrong?
Yeah, I was like, wow, no surprise, Tana's not girl. I'm like, once again, everything is just taken off of Austin. Like, as if there's like, he did nothing. Like, it pissed me off. I literally was like in St. Louis or something, and it was like midnight after the show, and I was like hyped up the show, and I was like looking at these Caller Daddy interviews, and I was just like, why is that Austin's response to the Caller Daddy interview? And I was just like, I don't think I've hated this life.
Just like, not here for
I know. I hate one person, I hate everybody, but I hate him. I think I hate him for real because he was so, but I'd really be like, you know what? I was going to do a response, but that's what you guys want. He goes, I care more about my
were having an orgy on a boat in Miami?
Literally. He's like admitted to the cheating. You literally cheated and broke up your family. Like that's it. Like Catherine was so loyal, whatever. Broke up your family. You said, "Oh, I care more about this because I would have put anything first." But yeah, you're out late at night cheating. I really hate men. I really hate men, honestly. And Courtney was like, "You're married to one man." Mose tells everybody identifies as water, and he means it. And everyone thinks he's being joking and silly. He's not. He really doesn't identify as like a man being. Okay, so just don't even because I actually hate.
I'm getting my water drop. Sorry.
Okay. It's 'cause I mean, literally the most despicable people on earth. The fact that he even has a platform, that he's even still talking. Like, why is he still talking? I'm literally just like, can't you just shut up for like literally a minute? He's just so gaslighty. He's so gaslighty. And the fact that he had it recorded, you see, he like set it up like Call Her Daddy.
Yeah, she got like a pink chair. He was gonna like parody the Call Her Daddy set, whatever. I'm like,
You're a clown.
very much a loser.
Oh my god, such a loser. He's like, I did it, but I'm not gonna show you guys.
This is what you want.
Yeah.
No one wants to hear from you at all. Actually.
No, actually, nobody. Don't say that. How dare you say your kids are priority? That's like the craziest thing that makes me so pissed. So blaming Catherine about the Call Her Daddy coming out on his daughter's birthday
As
is
if
like
she has a say in what they
when
release
it
it.
was coming out. I'm sure they are. What? And meanwhile, you're having like multiple affairs on your wife, like ruining your family life. Huh?
Not just on the wife, on the kids.
The kids, like you broke it up.
It's definitely like a very everything that happens, it's like, you've been waiting for me. Like, nobody waited for you to go and call her there. Nobody waited for you to respond to this. Nobody
Call Her
waited
Daddy
for you.
wasn't asking you to go on. Like nobody cares.
Wanted to hear your side of the story because we didn't know what to do with it.
No, nobody wants to hear. I think even like these men podcasts, like Penguins and all that, no one's inviting them on. You know what I mean? Impulsive. You think they would be like, let's have this guy. Nobody wants you on. Nobody, because everyone's like, you're such a clown. Like this is so crazy. It's like not even just about cheating, but just the stuff that the justification. She knew. She wanted me to be a mermaid. Like all this. Like he's saying, it's just like my kids are my priority. I would never do anything to hurt them. Right? I mean, that wasn't anybody worth. I really don't.
Yeah, he's up there for sure in the public interest. He wasn't in our tier list, but if he was, he should be.
Yeah, you're
I know,
right.
should add
That's
him.
how irrelevant he was, though, because it's like
True,
didn't even think about putting him
it.
on the thing. No, and there's another one that blew up before we get. I don't know them. They're Jewel Wizard Liz.
Yes.
Yes, her.
Well, I didn't know her until I saw everyone was upset that her boyfriend, her fiance, Landon Nickerson.
Are they not married?
Fiance, so engaged.
Thank God. Oh my God. I thought they were married, but
Well,
that's
she's
it.
pregnant.
Yeah.
4 months pregnant.
They are married. That's
Right. It's forever. Also, again, cheating. Both of them cheated while both these women were pregnant, which is like, I'm telling you, this makes me like, it enrages me so much. Like, what the? What do you mean you can't wait? Like, you just, like, you can't. What? I'm just like so confused. This person's like character baby. Like, it's like so like sacred, like the body, everything that goes in it, whatever. And then you're cheating him an affair and still expecting, like, I think Catherine said last time they had sex before they conceived their son. She's like, we have sex, I mean, like that. So it's like, because she's like, my body's like a temple, because like, but also like not knowing, like this Landon guy with Wizard Liz is like, you know, you can still be having sex with her, and like, meanwhile pregnant, and I'm just like, you don't know what's happening there, you know, whatever, there's no situation. Anyways, I was so pissed. Oh my God, and this guy's like response to is just so, I hate them so much. And yes, they're beautiful women, and like, that is like such a thing, you're just like, oh, what's wrong with these guys, but while pregnant, it's crazy, like they deserve, if there's something to because that's insane, like someone's hormones, someone's all this stuff like that, like they're, and the baby feels everything. We always talk about this, like the baby feels everything, like sadness, whatever, stress, and no matter how like strong and calm you are through the situation with this human being, it still stresses out the baby. It's like, oh my God, I'm having a baby with this person who just like blew everything up, like, and it's hard because you can't just keep them out of your life. You're having a baby with them, so it's like, how the hell do you manage that? If I saw his face, when I looked at the birth vlog of Catherine with Austin with his son, you just see it. You just see how like pissed she is. And I've never looked at him once, and it's like, how awful that would be to like give birth, like, and having to see this person like feel the presence. It sucks. It sucks. While pregnant, cheating's awful, but while pregnant, you have to give birth. This man has to be in the room with you. Oh my God. vacation and you're like, let me find another girl to have sex with? Like,
But
what?
her quote was so good. She said, "Men want to lead the world, but can't even control their lust." I was like, "Claw."
No, she's so smart.
She ate that up.
Oh, yeah. And I love that she left him right away. She's always preached that.
Yes.
Like, if he cheats, like, leave. And, like, I understand both. I understand Catherine's perspective or not. Because, like, you have kids, you tried, whatever. But I love when someone can just, like, leave like that. Because, yeah, it's, like, the most just so, she is smart. She always preaches about this stuff. And it's crazy that, like, happened to her. A lot of people speculate that he kind of studied. He was, like, obsessed with her and studied her and he loved her, like, very, like, die. And I don't know, some people, like, think his purpose. He didn't ruin her, but he's just very... I mean,
Yeah, it's heartbreaking. You ever talk about how, that's all you want is to be at home, family, kids, and making work. And all that.
yeah.
She said, like, one day I woke up and I was like, you don't make it in life. And she wasn't talking about the money thing. She was talking about, maybe it's not. That was hard. They know, like, for us, that means everything. That means everything.
Pregnant too. Oh my god.
Your wife needs you, she's pregnant, but she needs you. No, you could do
And
anything
baby
else.
needs you while it's growing. You know the crying. She's like sad. She's so strong. It's like also like, you know, it's not the embarrassment anymore. It's like they should be embarrassed. Like these guys are so like they should be embarrassed, but and everyone's like, oh, the camera got kids. You really don't know. Like that's the thing. If Catherine was with Austin and had 2 kids, no one would know.
Get pregnant, but
Yeah, but they had another baby and everything was fine for like 4 or 5 years. So
no,
it's
I'm
like
just saying, like,
I'm saying you could never know. Like even
That
this
was
girl
fine.
was Liz. She might not know the extreme of it all. But like, Tim, you're married to someone like you're here. Like, what do you mean you're just gonna like unalive your whole family? Like, I know, you know what I mean?
Yes, but the jump
I
was-
know, but I guess don't blame the women because it's like, oh, you know, we have kids with. You just don't know anybody really. It's actually the scariest thing.
Oh,
in the world.
yeah. No, I know what you mean. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's, and also, I mean, that, like, mentality applies to, like, so many people, but, like, because there's also, in, like, any kind of manipulation, like, emotional, physical, abuse, whatever, it's always like, oh, just leave, but, like, it's never that easy. There's, like, so many different forms of, like, manipulation, even, like, as we see with, like, Austin, how he, like, obviously manipulated happens a lot.
Yeah.
Even with, like, his kind of stuff and everything, too. So, yeah, it's like,
No, it's like you never
or
know.
like, I think it's the reverse, how it's like, man, it is, but,
For sure, yeah. Be like, oh, this thing.
yeah,
Yeah, it's also.
yeah, and just being sympathetic. That's why, again, with, like, the tennis, you gotta focus on, like, you know, we can't get distracted by, like, all this little stuff, like, what, I guess maybe because Austin doesn't have, like, like, Snap is so, like, you know,
Secretive
yeah,
and
it's like,
stuff.
that's like you said, that was like just to create the headline and to get people, rage bait. I mean, you can say that all of us been friends, including his family and you. None of them went to Catherine and said, oh, do him and don't do it. Or the 2 kids, I mean, he was dead on the island, like his grandkids, like, so that was just something that she's doing.
They all have a lot of kindness. Like would never stop sending hate. I would be like, oh my god. But I don't mean that. I just despise them so much. I despise them
Yeah,
so
the best thing you
much.
can do to those narcissists is to ignore them. Do not give them comments on you.
God, he's just responding so quick. He's so fast. He's like,
he has nothing else to do.
I know. I was like, just not. Just let her talk. Just like give her a minute to talk. Like, and she's so nice in the interviews. Like, she's so nice to him. She's so nice about how they started. She smiles about how they met. Like, she's still so nice. I'm like, the stuff she says, even she like says with like grace and stuff like that. You know, like very much compassionate. She's like,
About him too. She said she
Yeah.
still loves him. She wants him to be well. She wants him to be
I know. Oh. Well, listen, hate to anyone involved, but man, you are just kind of cheat. You're a little pig. I was like pig. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you're a like you know what I mean? Like you're literally nothing. You're dirt.
yes.
You're
I tried.
oh my god. Alright, well.
Well, yes.
Well, yes. Keep it gay, honestly. This is why he's like, just like, I don't care if that's straight phobic. That's not even a thing. People are like, oh, that's like just very like straight phobic. I don't care.
That's Renee Rapp, and she said the same thing. She's like, I only have people in my house that are straight person's here. I'm like, why are you here?
Yeah,
so,
leave.
Yeah, that's what
You're
Renee
watching
Rapp.
us leave, literally right now, because I just, it's enough month for you. Scream people back down. Just. I love that I just like, let me just put just on the end.
Did you design it?
Yeah. Probably 2 years ago I thought that was my brand.
Why did you put Trisha
Just.
on that?
I don't know. Sometimes I think names are tacky. I know I put my name on everything, but I'm kind of like, that's tacky. Who was the right Trisha they had? Just. Like, what's just?
Something like
Just.
saying yes.
It's like just do it minus the do it.
Whatever.
Just, yeah. I don't know.
Still you're off.
Yeah. All right. Well, love you guys. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you. We'll see you. We have a guest episode this week because I will be last weekend of tour, and I'll have another guest episode this week. Next week, and we love you guys. And remember, if things aren't going your way, oh, new merch district. That out. Things aren't going your way. It's okay. Let things go. Everything was going wrong this morning, and look, so we're breathing. My pelvic bone is breaking, but we're here. And we're queer. I'm queer
But tune
music.
in to the guest episode.
Ooh, it's a good guest
Yeah, because some
episode.
people will do one over it.
And most people were fan after.
Oh.
We were beaming after. We went to In-N-Out. Oh my god, that's the coolest person I ever met. Like, sang with me and Gabe. They're all singing. They really went full out. So anyways, that'll be coming on Thursday. I love you guys so much. I love you guys so much. Thank you, honestly. Tour amazing. It's the best. Literally the best year of my life. So thank you so much. And prayers up for Oscar who's back. Yeah, he's been dealing with a lot too. I'm glad you're here. Making it here is a struggle. I'm proud of you too. I always say this in my show. I'm proud of you for living. I'm proud of you for being here. And I'm proud of you for being yourself, Moses. Despite all the crazy takes, you know, you keep going.
12-year-old.
Yeah, the hot takes always over here. Someone always agrees though, but that's the beauty of this podcast. There's always a few people like most hot takes. Does he? You tell us. Love you guys. We'll see you next.